Alright guys, so we are finally back at home. I'm sunburnt, but we're back at home to my lovely gigabit internet connection, my 1000 megabits per second, and then I'm back to my lovely 3 beautifully huge monitors. I'm sunburnt, but I'm back home at my computer. I'm ready to trade, I'm ready to stream. I'm back home, team, and I'm happy about it. I'm really, really happy about it. What's up guys? Hope y'all are doing well today. It is going to be a beautiful day. I'm finally back home. Yes, sir. Look how sunburned I am, though, man. I'm super burnt, guys. Super duper burnt. Ugh. Look at me, man. I'm burnt. I was wearing sunglasses, and so apparently I saved my eyes, but I burnt the rest of my face. I'm peeling and everything, Well, what's up, team? What's up, Victor, Clay, Sand, JoJo? What's up, Victor, Clay, Sand, JoJo, Jesse, James, Wilson, Lucian. What's up, team? We are back. Yeah, I got that too, Zach. If you're listening to me, I got that too, bro. But what's up, team? My Discord keeps like pushing out way too big. What's the button you could press? I know there's a button where you could press. I know there's a button you can press to like go back. What's the button you can press to like control 0? Ah, there we go, we're back. What's up, team? We are back today. Yes, sir. We are back. Yeah, I got a gigabit internet. Yeah, I'm sunburnt, What's up, Nancy? I know, man. Listen, I'll say this. I've been a pretty consistent streamer, man. Like, listen, I have not missed a stream in a year, man. It's been like a year straight. I've streamed. Yesterday was the first day I missed this stream in like a solid year. I love this stream. I look forward to this stream every day. When I don't get to stream, I really get butthurt, and I get all butthurt, and I get all bummed out, and it affects me, and affects my trading, and it frustrates me. So we're back home. But yeah, I was at my father-in-law's house. He lives in Navarre Beach, and like his internet was just garbage, like it couldn't hold a consistent like feed of internet. And so it wasn't bad. It was running at like 15 megabits per second, which I thought would be reasonable enough, and that is reasonable enough. Like, I was streaming at a hotel Wi-Fi at the Marriott, and it was more consistent. But yeah, he was running at like 15 megabits per second upload speed, which is like solid. Like, that's not bad. Like my upload speed here is like 45 though, so it's like super good. But his was running at 15, it just wouldn't be steady. It wasn't steady. It would die every 2 minutes, which is why I kept dying for my stream. And so, but yeah, I got a gigabit internet connection here with 1000 megabits per second, and I've got like a 45-50 upload speed. So just it's gonna work here. Yes, sir, James. I'm back home, man. I'm really excited about it too, dude. Like, I'm super pumped about being back home, man. It was time for me to come back home. Like, listen, I was so ready to get back home and to do this stream that originally we were planning on leaving Navarre Beach, driving to Baton Rouge, staying at another hotel outside of the one we stayed out last time since our car got broken into. We were planning on staying at another hotel and then leaving this morning to drive back after I streamed. But I was so ready to get home, my wife and I just powered through it, and we just drove 9 hours straight and got back home and, you know, slept in our bed. And so we're pumped about it. We got a few interesting stocks to take a look at today. Let's throw these bad boys up here. All right. So let's do this. Alright, so we got SONN, which put a big move in this morning. So, you know, you might be missing some of these gappers. I didn't originally show some of them on trade ideas, but this one is up there at 565 at its highs, ripped up. It recently resumed, and now it's at 440s. So we got a little bit of a support level here at 420, everybody's favorite number. And we'll see if it can hold above that 420 level and kind of what happens there. You know, we do have a range here. We could watch the whole dollar of 5, you know, and we could watch a few other ones, but I ultimately want to see this one hold over 420. Like, that's the level I think is kind of the line in the sand for me. We also have like DAC, which is gapping up on relatively light volume. I'm going to just go ahead and look at the news behind some of these big moves, and we'll figure out why they're moving, team. So let's go ahead and look at the news for some of these real quick. Alright, so the first one's first. We gotta look at SONN. And again, this one's gapping up from 350s to 430s. This is Sonnet Biotherapeutics, and they are higher after they announced at-the-market warrant pricing and exchange, resulting in expected gross proceeds for the company to hit $10.5 million. And so, yeah, they're higher after they announced the at-the-market warrant pricing. And so, yeah, they signed a letter of intent for potential licensing of the neuropathies, I'm just going to say, sounds better, asset to New Life Therapeutics. Company's going to receive $500,000 payment at signing and up to $40 million in milestone payments and 30% royalties on the commercial sales. After that, again, they signed a letter of intent for potential licensing of neuropathies asset to New Life Therapeutics. So they got a few things going on with SONN, and it's gapping up to 440s from 350s. Looks solid. We'll see what happens there. We also have DAC here, which had a lot more volume, you know, yesterday and after hours, but it's gapping up some. We can look at it. This one posted second quarter adjusted earnings that actually went down, but operating revenue went up. They put out a revenue or an EPS beat of 171, which was better than the 142 estimate, and sales of 116 million, which was better than the 106 million estimate that they put out. So better than expected second quarter results here for DAC. We'll see what happens here. We got a few other ones that I might just skip, like BXC is irrelevant. YRCW is not too bad. YRCW is gapping up some. We got some interesting levels here, specifically this 340 level right here looks good. This 330, 340 level right there. We can watch that. You know, I always watch 75s, and so I like 375 here. And then we got like $4. We got this high right here, and then we got 440. Those are the 4 levels that I'm watching specifically, or there's 5 levels. Those are the levels I'm watching. We'll see what happens. I got to look at a long-term chart for YRCW, which we can do really quickly here just to peer into this long-term chart. All right, so we are now up to this level right around here. And yeah, we got some interesting spots at like 350s, 360s. Let me see. Yeah, so we're right around 350s, but this one's got a big range, and you know, it's moving all around here. So if we extend these to the left, we can take a little bit better look at these, see where some of these support levels line up. All right, so these are where they line up. I really like this one here. I think this is the line in the sand, this 330 level. I think if we hit this 330 level and break underneath it specifically, especially with the confirmation on the daily chart, I'm not going to look at this one anymore if it drops under 330. We'll see what happens, though, for YRCW. We got a few other ones. HLIT. What else we got? We got BYFC. BYFC looks like a larger float, but this one's gapping up from 180s to 209. And this one, I mean, has been running. I've included this one on my back testing session a few times. So shares of BYFC are up after a publication from a Bloomberg article titled "Killer Mike Wants to Save America's Disappearing Black Banks." So with this being a black-owned bank, it is gapping up because of that for BYFC. So we'll see what happens here. I'm kind of rooting for this one if it is a black-owned bank. We'll see what happens there. We got $2 support. Hopefully it holds over that for BYFC. We also have, what else we got? We got SRNE, guys. SRNE, which is Sorrento Therapeutics, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Sorrento Therapeutics gapping up from 970s to 1060s for SRNE. Man, it feels good to be home. It feels good to be going through the rounds like this. I haven't done it in like 3 or 4 days. And so I'm happy to be home. But yeah, Sorrento is up. Probably just a sector movement. I'm assuming this is a vaccine company, but it's we got ATHE gapping up as well. If you know why SRNE is gapping up, let me know. We got ATHE here, which looks really solid. Shout out to my man Scott for dropping this one on us. This is Alterity Therapeutics, and they are up on positive news for Parkinson's treatment. They are up after they posted that they had positive news. So this is my favorite part of the song. You know it goes hard, guys. You know the songs. Alright. Let me get serious here. We got ATHE gapping up here. It's over 4. We're going to see if it holds. It's gapping up from 135, so just huge percentage moves. This one's up like 400%. And so gapping up very, very large here from 130s all the way to $4. Let's see if we got some news for ATHE. Again, they said that they're going to present at 2 upcoming conferences, and they reported positive data for their treatment for Parkinson's disorders, the news for ATHE. So a legitimate catalyst. We'll see what happens here. I like it over 4. It drops under 350. I'm going to stop watching it, and especially under 3. Not 350. 350 is okay. If it drops under $3, it's dead to me, if you will. So we're going to see what happens there. But we also have CHFS here, gapping up from $1 exactly to $1.13. And this one's an interesting one because I love the ones that kind of battle $1. You know, they break over $1, they try to hold, they usually rip up. A lot of people see them over $1, which is a big level with some of these stocks. And, this one's posting better than expected second quarter results. So second quarter results that exceeded expectations. They had sales of 1.86 million, which was better than expected. They had a loss of 3.92 million, which was larger than expected. And then they had a second quarter per share loss of 10 cents. But better than expected results really for CHFS. So we'll see what happens here. Another one that looks interesting, guys, is SSNT. If you have anything specific you want me to look at, let me know. Man, we're all fuzzy here, guys. What happened? Why are we all fuzzy right now? Let me fix that. There we go. Let me know if it's better. About break even right now. Ben. About break even, but we're doing alright. Yeah, ATHE is solid. Yeah, I'm looking at SSNT right now, James. But yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm checking it out now. This one is Silver Sun Tech, and they are up after they acquired Prairie Technology Solutions Group, and they didn't discuss the terms, but it was an acquisition for SSNT, and this one's got a huge range, guys. This one's absolutely ridiculous range. This thing is gapping up from about 270. About 272, this thing's gapping up all the way up to $20 in pre-market. Literally, it went from $2.80, all the way up to $20. Let's see. In less than 30 minutes, this move happened. Less than 30 minutes, SSNT went from 280 or 270 all the way to 1989. So from 270 all the way to $20. I'm definitely watching this one. I think the line in the sand here, though, is this 1075 level right here. I think that's a big level. I think $10 is big, obviously. And then I think $8 right there is probably the biggest levels right now. We do have some highs up here, specifically at 1480s. And then obviously this high up here. But this thing's got such a huge range. Remember, team, if you trade this one, be careful. And don't be afraid to scale down. Because this thing has a huge range, man. This thing moves $1 every minute or two. Right, so if you buy 100 shares, you might be thinking you're trading small. You'll lose hundreds of dollars in 5 minutes. You buy 1,000 shares, you'll lose thousands of dollars in 5 minutes. And so be careful. You know, this one has a huge range. Analyze the range, understand it, and consequently scale down if you're going to trade this. Unless you're YOLOing it, which do what you do. I'm not mad at you for it. But yeah, huge range for SSNT. We'll see what happens there. Hey, nice Eddie. Yeah, I had a friend of mine that reached out to me asking about dividend stocks. One of the ones I told him was AT&T. Let's do this, team. Honestly, guys, I'm so happy to be home. Which I have, it's the, really it's this one right here. It's the money sign with the line under it. It's the price level. It's the price level. Ooh, it's good to be back. What is your opinion? Was thinking about doing the Warrior starter class. I mean, listen, brother. I've never used them. I will say, like, listen. I've never used any of the premium services. But I'm not saying they're all bad. I just don't know. You know, the only thing I can go by is how effective their free content was, and out of all the free content in trading, I probably liked Warriors a little bit more than the others. I think Warriors and Investors Underground's content were legit, you know. So, you know, I like Warriors content. The 1 minute pullback strategy I've actually like tested and looked at is a Warrior trading strategy. And so I like Warrior. As for whether it's worth it for you, that's a relatively subjective question. And I really don't know, but I do like Warriors content. But as for whether they are, you know, legit, good, bad, I don't know. You know, I like their free content though. Yeah, I mean, mine's in processing, Luke. COCP, but yeah, SSNT, a huge mover here. And if you guys want to see my results for the Toro Challenge, like these are my results. Yeah, SOCP, man, this thing ripped. It's worth a watch though. I mean, it's about to be gapping down, it looks like, but COCP is making a move here. Let's look at the catalyst for this as well. This is Co-Crystal Pharma, and they announced the publication of collaborators of positive data demonstrating potent in vitro inhibition against coronavirus in Science Translate. So interesting. So COCP popping off here. What's up, Fred Star? So what's up, team? What's all your favorite watch today? So yeah, this one had a legit catalyst as well. I think, you know, if you got the buying power, SSNT's making some solid moves. My list goes like this. Like my top 4: SSNT, SONN, YRCW, and BYFC. And then maybe I'll even throw like ATHE in there, actually. Yeah, ATHE needs to be in there too. So ATHE, BYFC, SSNT, and YRCW. Oh yeah, but if you guys want to see like my metrics so far on the Toro Challenge, here's the Toro Challenge metrics so far. Like this is the metrics, right? And this is them right here. And you know, like I said, I'm kind of mixed. I think I'm like about break even. I might be down like $8 net in the account, but it's really not that bad. And like you can see, I traded 23,000 shares. so far. And I think my day 2, I just traded way too much. Like, I traded 16,000 shares my day 2. I'm not running at a bad little accuracy rate though here. 63% is not too bad for scalping. And like I said, it might take me a little while to get in my rhythm, but really I'm just trading a tad bit too much, I think. And but we're getting there. But this is my results. I'm about break even, but I'm getting into my rhythms for sure. And I'm getting better. That's for sure. So we're gonna see what happens, but we're gonna keep, pushing forward and see what happens there. TRVN. Yeah, ATHE is probably my favorite. It's in between ATHE and SSNT. Yeah, TRVN, it looks like the float is just huge. What's the float for this one? With the huge float comes a smaller range, and it becomes less appealing for me. We got UAVS gapping up recently here. Look at UAVS making a little push lately, guys. UAVS. It's making a little move, it's doing things. So UAVS is gapping up from 280 to 308. This is AG Eagle. They announced details for new manufacturing facility in Wichita, Kansas for UAVS. So it's worth a watch. I mean, we got these pre-market highs up here at 320, and I think that's the most interesting part of this. I'm going to be looking for pre-market high breaks. And so whenever I see a really solid one like that for UAVS, it seems reasonable and decent enough. The other pre-market highs are just really hard. Like I got eaten by Mary yesterday morning, man. I lost like $60 with MARA. It was like 50 or 60 bucks, and I just got hammered with Mary, man. Just terrible. This is what I got stuck in, right? And I was battling my internet and trying to get my stream working, and so my mind wasn't really on top of it. But I just got beat up trading Mara yesterday, man. Like, look, I got into this right here. I got into this high break, this little range break right here, which isn't really my strategy. It was way above the VWAP, and I got into this little range break like right around here at 340s, and then it ripped up a little bit, and I thought I would make some money, and then it just crashed, man. And this thing crashed fast, and I lost like $60. I was super butthurt after that, man. But it's kind of how it goes. Like I said, yesterday was a stressful day. I had to start like 5 streams just to try to get my stream rolling. We finally got my stream back, and I'm finally back at my lovely home with all my monitors and my good internet connection. And so we're back home, and I'm super excited about it. But we're going to watch Merit today regardless, even though it didn't really do me right yesterday. I think that I didn't trade my strategy, and I think I got a little bit impatient, and I think that for a second my internet was working, and so I was trying to trade while my internet was working, and then I just lost $60, and so it wasn't a fun day for me. Yesterday I was talking to Jay, what's his name? Tattoo, I'm just going to call him, I don't know his real name. In the Discord, his name is, I was talking to my man JMF Tattoo, and he's doing the Toro Challenge with me. But I was talking to him, and we both had terrible days yesterday just because a bunch of just nonsense happened. Like, I'm sunburnt. I tried to start like 5 streams for them to ultimately fail. I had to pack up everything. I ended up driving 9 hours to 9 hours back home with my kids screaming in the car. It was just rough day. Hey, what's up, Ira? Yeah, good morning from Houston, man. Oh, kind of Houston. I'm in like the suburbs right north of Houston. What's up, dude? Yeah, I mean, listen. Hey, what's up, Bradley? There you are, brother. What's up, man? What's up, dude? But yeah, no stress, man. Like I said, Investors Underground is legit. Like, I like all of them, man. Like, you'll rarely hear me talk bad about anybody specifically. Right, like I'm never really gonna talk bad unless they ask for the smoke. I'm just gonna leave it alone. And I'll usually only say good things, and so I'll tell you what's good and bad about all of them, right? Or I'll try to tell you what's good and bad about all of them. With Investors Underground, they have a really good kind of scalping mindset in some of their trading, like their tandem trader. A friend showed me some of that. They've got really good scalping tutorials, and it's a little bit different from how I scalp, but really good content of like live trade analyzation in Investors Underground, right? Warrior Trading's got really good really good strategy breakdowns, and so they really break the strategies down that they're using really well, and I think that's super valuable too. And you know, they have a lot of good information in their stuff, but again, I haven't seen their actual course. Tim Sykes understands extension really well. Like I said, I've never actually used any of their premium content, and like, you know, I'm never going to say anything bad about anybody specifically. Tim Sykes knows extension really well. He talks about the panic dip buy. And so like with Tim Sykes, he's focusing on like extension and like rebounds and stuff like that. And that can be a really profitable way to trade too. And so yeah, they all got some like unique, you know, kind of more obscure things that they're good at. And you just got to figure out which one's right for you. In the end, you know, like I said, I've never really, I've seen a little bit of Tandem Trader from Investors Undergrad. And I've watched all of Warrior's free stuff. I've watched a lot of Tim Sykes free stuff. But as for their premium content, never really used them, you know. EYPT could hit $1. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch Mirror today, even though it ate my soul yesterday. I'm gonna watch Mirror today. EYPT could. It needs more volume. The liquidity is just not really that solid right now. So like, it's just not really that good. Like, I just don't like the liquidity. If we break the 77 level, yeah, sure, it might get interesting there. But until then, I gotta just, you know. Just get this ready. I gotta buy the asking price is what I've been working on doing most of the time. Sell the bid. And I still got my money into U-Stock trade and all that good stuff. So like, we'll trade on there a little bit too. But I'm just, U-Stock trade is, I'm slowly getting frustrated with U-Stock trade, man. And what I'm frustrated about, I talked to somebody else about it, is that like my frustrations with U-Stock trade come from mostly them, like, listen, and I've had a few people message me, and like, I know they're a peer-to-peer platform, and so when it says limited liquidity, it just means that people on their platform aren't trading that stock that much. But at the same time though, like, you would, here's the thing, here's the reality, right? Considering that U-Stock trade does not give you leverage, there's no margin or leverage, you can't go short, I would think a lot of traders are going to be trading these big moving, parabolic moving penny stocks. And so when they claim that nobody on their platform is using or trading these huge volume, huge runners, it just seems like that's not true. It seems like their traders, again, specifically zero leverage traders, so they have to trade small basically, to say that they're not trading some of these big movers does not seem accurate. It just does not seem accurate. And like, that's my frustration with them, is that it seems like they're just kind of throwing the limited liquidity sign up there to discourage you from getting into potentially big moving stocks. And listen, maybe I'm just bitter because I lost. That's plausible. You know, if I'm being introspective and you know, if I'm trying to be objective about it, maybe I'm just butthurt because I lost. That's plausible. And that could be it too, you know. But regardless of the reason, I'm getting frustrated with U-Stock trade, you know. Hey, what's up, Ryan P? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, Ira? Hey, Genius. CHFS. Hey, what's up, Nola? My New Orleans brother. What's up, man? Yeah, CHFS. I think this one's got a hold over $1. I think the big thing you want to understand about this one is that like $1 is a hugely significant level. I don't even know if hugely is a word. It's a very significant level for these penny stocks that are specifically under $1, right? So if a stock's under $1 and it breaks above $1 and then holds, usually you're going to see a big run up. Now I'm sure there's some type of catalyst for this, but now that it's coming all the way back, I would watch specifically $1, because usually what I've noticed is that once stocks that push above $1 pull back below it, they don't usually come back, at least on that specific day. So I'm watching $1 here for CHFS. Maybe I'm wrong. It could dip below $1 and then just rip up. Who knows? But that's my take on it. And then we got SSNT, which is just a crazy mover. What's up, Abe? Hey, I appreciate that, Billy. Thank you. Yeah, it's plausible, you know, which plausible just means, you know, it's a good guess. Basically, it's likely, or it's potentially, you know, there. So I mean, hey, you know, let's be real. Maybe I'm just butthurt. You know, that could be the truth. You know. Maybe I'm just butthurt about it and insecure, and I just want to blame the platform for my own losses and failures as a trader. And that, like I said, that's kind of a reasonable stance. That might be accurate. Listen, I'm mostly a mid and high cap scalper, right? I've recently transferred over to penny stocks, and I've been getting my butt kicked ever since. Let's just be real here. I mean, I'm testing the strategies, right? So, like, I'm testing my strategies. I'm trading small, and I understand, like, when you're building a system, you'll probably lose for the first few months. And, like, I'm ready for that. Like, that's okay. But it's never fun to lose. Like, you can condition yourself to lose as much as you want. You're never really going to enjoy it. It's always going to kind of suck to lose. You're never really going to enjoy losing. No, it's human nature to push against losing money. And trading is one of the few things in life where you actually got to kind of control that urge not to try to win it back. What are my thoughts on TC2000 for charts? I mean, it's just about whether it's worth it for you. Really, it's subjective, so it just depends on if you have the money for it. You know what I mean? Like, if you got the money for it, go ahead, you know, whatever floats your boat, man. But for me specifically, like Thinkorswim, I trade on them. It's free. My favorite software in the world. A lot of what you understand about trading, guys, like, this is something that you want to understand, is that usually your charting is gonna be influenced by the first charting that you had as a trader, right? Like, usually you're gonna enjoy trading on those charts better than anything else, and those are what you're gonna be the most comfortable with, because it's kind of like trading home, right? With me specifically, that's Thinkorswim. Those are the first those are the first charts that I used, and now they're the only charting that I can use, that I ever want to use, right? Is Thinkorswim. Like, even when I'm trading on another platform, I still use Thinkorswim charts, just because they're what make me the most comfortable trading, right? They're what I'm the most used to. I can analyze the charts the best on Thinkorswim. And so even if, you know, like I said, even if I'm trading on a different platform, I'm still going to be using Thinkorswim for charts. And I'm sure that is, you know, that varies from person as well. I'm sure if somebody got really used to trading on E-Trade, they prefer E-Trade charts. If somebody got really used to DOS, they prefer DOS charts, and so forth. So, you know, that's an interesting level up. Anyways, SSNT is pushing over $15. We'll see if it can hold. I think that's a big level, because that's it, kind of putting in a higher high. And so you can see it had one high right here at around $15, and now it is breaking above that level, trying to. Huge range for SSNT, guys, so just remember to be careful. You know, you buy 1,000 shares of this thing, and you could be down thousands of dollars in like 2 or 3 minutes. So just be careful, because this thing has got a huge range. Just in the last 4 minutes, this thing has moved over $2. So, in the last 4 minutes. So be careful. Big range. If you're going to trade it, understand that range and compensate by scaling down if you need to. What about Kodak, man? Yeah, I saw a hilarious post by somebody in Trader Mike's Discord. Hilarious post by somebody in Trader Mike's Discord. I'll go ahead and read it. Yeah, somebody posted the name of the company, Eastman Kodak, is a cutting-edge, high-tech, generic drug producer out of the Midwest, awaiting imminent patent approval on the next generation of COVID vaccines that have both huge military and civilian applications now. Anybody that's seen The Wolf of Wall Street, that's a Kodak reference. You know, I posted that. That's somebody else posted it on Trader Mike's. I don't know who the dude was, but that's hilarious, man. I gotta laugh at that. That's funny. I love The Wolf of Wall Street. Great movie. But yeah. All right, team. I was doing good, JoJo. No, I mean, it's mostly just it's mostly just the U.S. market. So it's not really, I'm not really watching the other market. All right, team. All right, let's do this. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Wish me luck today. Let's do this. Yeah. Good movie, man. Good movie. Great movie, really. Alright, team. Let's do this. You know what I noticed, guys? Here's what I noticed, man. And I'm pretty dope about this. Like, my website, I never post my website. But my website actually is getting, like, solid organic Google traffic, right? Like, I haven't plugged my site in a long time. And, like, it's picking up some, you know, some views by itself. Alright, guys, so yeah, Kodak. I mean, look at Kodak, man. And I mean, let's see, how long ago was this? This was about a week ago. And yeah, it's about 5 days ago. This thing is just tanked. And yeah, I mean, listen, Kodak, it was obviously a pump. It was either a pump from hype, regardless of the pumping reason. We got SINT making a move here. SINT. Look at SINT, guys. Recently popped off in the last 5 minutes. SINT is gapping up here from 213 all the way up to 250s right now. Went as high as 268 for SINT, ripping up. Y'all go check out SINT. Let's see if we got a catalyst for this move here. I'm not seeing a catalyst for SINT. If you know why it's moving up, let me know. But SINT is making a move. I don't mind it. I don't hate it. SINT. Yep. Yeah, Ronald, I'm just now seeing that, bro. Yeah, man. SINT ripping up, breaking pre-market highs here for SINT. Should I buy a little bit? A little baby share, you know? We're going to get in there. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Alright, we're in there with 100 shares here for SINT, guys. Wish me luck. We're going to try to hold this one into the opening bell, but we're in there. Wish me luck, guys. Just 100 shares. Just a little baby trade, you know. We're going to try to let it work. About 250 is my risk level. Right around 250. And we don't mind letting it consolidate here. Maybe I'm going to use this 246. I'm going to try to make this one a little bit longer term trade. What I realized is that, especially in pre-market, I have to give it a little bit more time, you know. And so we're in here. Let me remove this little thing here. There we go. Alright, so we are up. Like I said, I'm in there for SINT. Trying to get a little dip buy going here. Entry is 268. We're right around break even now. We just want to see it break that 272 high and just rip up here for SINT. There's 270s. Okay. Okay. Breaking highs up there. It's got to get over 275 realistically here, though. Alright, we're at 270s. Like I said, I'd really like to let this one work into the opening bell. But we're about break even here, and I'm just trying to give this some time to work. Alright, we're up there. These 270s. Let's go a little high break here. We're break even. 71s. Okay. A little spready, but you know, we can give it time. I'm watching the bid. The bid's at 67. I mean, we're about break even here. DPHC. Let's see if SINT had any catalysts come out. No, nothing new right now. Alright, so we're getting some volatility here for SINT, but it's okay. Like I said, we can... All we're trying to do here is give this one time and hopefully have, like, ideally I'd like it to push up to 285. I could take half of the position off, and then we can let the other 50 cents work until the opening bell. That's all we really want to see here, and if we can do that, that would be lovely. But if not, no stress either way. Let me get the eToro platform up here too. But yeah, we are in SINT with just 100 shares. Alright, there we go. There's a nice little break here. We're already up here. Okay. We got to get over 75, guys. 75 is the big level. Alright, we took half off. Like I said, I'm holding 50 shares, 280, exactly the plan here. And like I said, the next step is just to see if this thing goes parabolic and I can just hold this thing. That's all I'm really trying to do. So let me log into this. Alright, we are in here. Yeah, this is the new platform too. Let's get that chart away. Alright, we got the position blotter. We got that. Okay, cool. Sorry guys, let me move this. And like I said, I've already taken part of it off now. Sorry, I gotta move this and then just save this team. So let me figure out the best way to do this. So just bear with me. Orders. Yeah, I need that. Alright, I think that'll be fine. Alright, we can let SINT work here. I mean, like I said, I took partial off. Let me save this so I can just pull this back up when the time needs. Position, order, market. Got it. Alright, let's save this. eToro, John. We're going to call that. I'm going to save it at desktop. There we go. Alright, and then we should be able to just exit out of this thing. There we go. Alright. And like I said, ideally we'd like to see this hold. But if it turns into a losing trade, like, that's okay. Like, all we're really trying to do is to be the patience and wait for it to hold, have some patience and wait for it to hold over 250s, 245s. And, like, I took profit there so I can be more patient with it. Because, like, I want to see if this thing runs at the open. What's up, Parth? What's up, brother? Good morning, man. Anybody see that glitch right there? That glitch was scary. It was like, oh, you're down $30. Nope, just kidding. You're down 1 cent. OCG in? Let me check it out. Oh, man, guys. Like I said, it really feels good to be back home. It really does. Oh, man, it feels good. It's been too long. OCGN's a little bit cheap for me. Like I said, I'm watching ATHE, BYFC. Icon is ripping up. We'll come back to SINT. I'll watch it on my other monitor. Icon is on the gappers list right now. ICON. And look at Icon, guys. Icon's ripping up here. It's gapping up from... it broke over $1. And remember what I said earlier. We were talking about one of these stocks. I can't remember which one it was. CHFS. Same thing with this one. Look at this thing rip over $1. It closes at around $1. That brings a lot of attention to it, right? Like stocks that close right around $1, it brings a lot of attention to it. And then whenever people see this, they say, okay, well, it's closing right around $1. If it breaks over $1 the next morning, it might run up. And what does Icon do? Icon rips up after closing right around $1. Now, we're going to see what happens here. A big level right now is 150 for ICON. You know, that's a huge level here, is this 150 point. And so we're going to see what happens there. That's what we're watching, is 150. We also have this 140 level here for Icon, obviously, but it's not bad. And then we got SINT, which is moving back up here. Like I said, I just want to be patient and see if this thing can actually like rip up here into the opening bell. So if I can hold this thing another 20 minutes, I'm happy. Regardless of what happens, I think the potential is there for ICO or for SINT. We also got like BLNK, which recently started to push up from like 1050s all the way to 1260s for BLNK. Hey, what's up, Gerard? Hey, thank you, brother. Yeah, man, I'm happy to be home, dude. I really am. Yeah, my computer said that too. The reason my computer said it wasn't safe is because basically my computer's logic, I checked the log. My computer's logic was that this platform or this download does this program is not downloaded much on the internet, and so with that, my computer thought it wasn't safe, but it's been fine. Like I said, my computer's logic was that it's not a very actively downloaded program, which means that a lot of people don't use it. But that doesn't mean it's not safe, and I think that's just Windows automatically doing that. Like I know they did that for me. What you have to do is you have to click more information on the top left and then go to run anyway, is what I did. Alright, well, yeah, Jojo, I mean, my bad, bro. I didn't see it. But yeah, like I said, one of these things that, like, it doesn't matter who says it. No offense to you, but, like, you know, it's ripping up here. And it looks solid. And so, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm specifically watching this. Like, it's not really my style right now. But I'm looking at it over 170. And, like, all I'm saying is, like, listen, I'm very against picks regardless, right? Like, we can alert people, but I think a lot of the time traders get too egotistical about alerts, you know? They want to say they did it and they didn't. And, like, listen, like, we all see it. I'm not even talking about you, Jojo, because, like, you're cool. You laughed about it, so, like, you're good. But, like, a lot of times I'll get people who get, like, mad at me if I miss a move and then I catch it later and then they talked about it earlier. Like, they'll get mad at me. And, like, you guys got to just understand, I got a bunch of people here every day. It's hard to keep track of the chat and kind of manage talking and manage trading. And so I'm just doing the best I can, you know. And like I said, Jojo, I'm not even talking about you, brother. You're good, man. You laughed about it, so, like, you're good. But, like, I get people that legitimately get mad at me if, like, I miss something or if they say something and I miss it. And it's just kind of like, you know, in the end, you got to be reasonable with me and understand I might miss some stuff, you know. What do I do for a living? So I'm a freelance web developer. I program a little bit, mostly front-end web development with like JavaScript, React. I'm also a real estate agent, and so like I've got my real estate license. I do that sometimes. But yeah, like I do a little bit of programming, a little bit of real estate. I run an Amazon business or two, and run this YouTube, and I trade. And so I just do a bunch of different things. I obviously don't trade solely for a living. I don't make enough to do that, unfortunately. But I mean, the channel's called Beginner Trading, so you can't really expect that anyway. But yeah. Yeah, Tiny, that's what happened to me. Like, I just had to click run anyway, basically, and it's good. Like my Windows will alert me. My Windows will alert me regardless, you know, like any program that is not super actively downloaded off the internet, like basically any program that's not super well known, Windows is like, yo, this is a virus. And like the reality is it's just not very actively downloaded. Like it's just not very popular, basically. And like that's all it is. So you just got to click run anyway and you should be good. At least that's what I did. Like I said, not liable for anything, but you know, I just clicked run anyway. You're a good guy, man. That's ridiculous. Yeah, man. People are weird, bro. People are weird, man. Like, for sure. 100%. People just get weird. Traders especially. my stream died, bro. Like I was in Navarre Beach, Florida yesterday, and like my stream kept dying because my father-in-law's internet was garbage. He's a good dude. It's not his fault, but like my internet wasn't cutting it yesterday. All right, team. Why would you buy a stock in after hours? I don't know. There's a bunch of different strategies. If you think it's going to go up, is basically the overarching theme of that is if you think a stock's going to go up. If you think a stock's going to go up, go ahead and, buy in pre-market. Hey, what's up, Angry Joker sent me a $4.99 super chat. He said, tips for starters between ETFs with dividends or options. I'm doing paper trading right now. Can't decide which one's better. It just depends, bro. It depends on how active you plan to be, man. If you're like day trading, you kind of want to forget about dividends, right? Because you're going to be buying and selling that day. If you're trying to swing trade and you don't have that much buying power, options are a good choice because you can buy them for cheap. All right, so we are getting SINT ripping up. Yeah, options are a solid choice because you can buy them for cheap. All right, so we're still ripping up here. I'm still holding SINT. But yeah, it depends. Like, options are really good if you don't have that much buying power, right? Like, say you got like $400, right? You can't really day trade with $400, so you can buy options, though. You can buy options. And, you can get some cheap options for a few $100 and kind of build up a roll that way. And, like, that's a reasonable way. But, like, if you've got thousands and thousands of dollars, you can trade. It's all subjective, man. It really depends on what your style is the best thing I can tell you about it. Just so try to find your own style with it, brother. Like, that's the best advice I can give you. In the end, you got to just figure out what works for you. Everybody's a little bit different. Like, I'm going to have a different temperament and a different personality for my trading than you are. Like, for instance, I'm very rarely super patient. Like, I'm not the most patient guy ever. And so with that, you'll see me scalp a lot. You'll see me scalp big moves a lot and trade that way. As to somebody like, for instance, like my boy Mitch, he's a lot more patient than I am. And so thus, he takes a little bit longer term trades. And so it really depends on your own personality. And like what you ultimately want to do is just experiment to see what works the best for you. If it works good for you, keep doing it, keep working on it. And if it doesn't work for you, just move on. And so that's kind of the process you want to go through is if it works good for you, try to figure out what works well for your own personality, right? And that's going to vary. That's going to depend on who you are as a person. I'm not talking about you, JoJo. Like I said, man, you're good-natured. You're an OG, man. You're good, bro. All I'm saying is, like, I get people all the time, man, that they're like, they say something, and then if I don't trade it, or if I don't see it, or if I miss it, they just get so upset. Like, I get people comments like, this dude's a joke. I called out this one at this time, and he didn't even take it. And it's just kind of like, dude, chill out, man. Like, I'm not gonna. Half the time, people are calling out stocks that aren't really in my game. They're not really my niche, so to speak. But yeah, my best advice for you is just figure out, like, I would play around, trade small, paper trade to build a system and figure out what works well for you. If it's options, great. Again, options are really good. There's a few places options are really good with, and options are really good, for instance, like if you want to short a stock, but you don't have a margin account, you don't have enough money to get a margin account to short stocks, you can buy put options, and you can effectively short stocks. Like, right, like if I think a stock's going to go down in the next week, I could buy a put option on it right now and make money if it goes down. And so that's what options are really good for. That's where they really shine. As a beginner, I would stay away from selling options because you can get yourself in a lot of trouble, and you might win more than you lose selling them. But when you do lose, it's going to be huge a lot of the time, and so you want to be careful with that. But yeah, that's what I would do. It's just research it. If you're investing, dividends are going to become more useful. Like if you plan to hold for like a year plus, dividends are going to be more useful. But if you're actively day trading, dividends are not going to be significant. If you're looking at ETFs, you just want to get to learn those ETFs, learn the underlying assets of those ETFs, right? And like if it's an oil ETF, if it's a gas ETF, if it's whatever, you want to learn it and really learn it. So you want to just get a lot of experience and just kind of repeat it over and over and over again until you condition yourself to really understand that stock and to do the right things. Because most of trading is just about conditioning, right? Like you're just conditioning yourself through repetition to do the correct things. Do you ever hold a stock that took a dive? Yeah. I mean, we all get... listen, in day trading, I got stuck holding Mara, and I just froze on it. Like yesterday, I was trading MARA, and I froze as this one was just crashing. Look at this. Nah, I mean, listen, like I said, I don't live solely off of YouTube, man. Stock market, like I said, like I'm a programmer, I'm a real estate agent. I do a lot of different things, man. But look at this wick right here. Look at this wick. Look how big this wick is, man. I got stuck in this yesterday. I bought it at like 340s. And then this thing just dropped like 30 cents, and I just froze. I think I sold it at like 320 right here. And so I literally just froze as that thing dove yesterday. But yeah, like I said, I'm not an expert here. And I'm not claiming to be. I don't want to be an expert. I'm just teaching people my systems, like what works for me specifically, and it works for them great. And if it doesn't, they can't get mad at me, because in the end, like I said, I'm very open about not being an expert. Capper. Watermelon is asking me, do I think SINT will rip at the open? I don't know, man. I really don't know. It really just depends here, because like, it really just depends, man, because I'm not super confident either way with it, you know? And so like, it could, but it might not. And the reason I'm holding it now is because I got myself in a good enough position, right? So like, I'm already up 17 cents a share. Little glitch there. I'm already up, 15, 16 cents a share, right? And so I can have the patience to wait for this one and hold it into the open in case we do get a spike, right? But I got myself into a good enough position to where I can patiently wait for the open and give myself that potential move to hold through, right? But if I was break even right now, I would be a lot more stressed. But since I'm already up, 15 cents a share, 14 cents a share, then I could be patient enough to just wait. You know what I mean? And like, that's all I'm really doing. What's the watch list for today? I'll post my earlier watch list. I haven't really built one lately, but I'll post what I got so far. I'll post a few watch lists. We got my watch list here. We got my man Scott's. I'll post all of these. Here's my watch list, and I'm missing out on some of them because obviously SINT is in that mix now. SSNT are both there, and then like we got Scott's watch list, and then we got my man Trader Mike's watch list too. Yeah, we got Scott's watch list there, and then we got my man Trader Mike's watch list here too. And so yeah, these are all of our watch lists, and like I said, there might be some that have popped off since we posted these. So these are all a little bit old, but yeah, I'm holding SINT just because I'm already up. BLNK is looking solid. I really like this little flat top. Look at the triangle pattern. This is a triangle pattern over anything. Really, it's a flag because it has a. If you want to know the difference between a flag and a triangle, a flag will have a pole. So like this is a flag, right? To where if it didn't have this bottom, like if this bottom here was cut out, it would be a triangle, right? But this is a flag breakout right here for BLNK, and it was solid. It was nice. I never found that much use in flags though. Like I don't usually trade flags. It's just not really my style. Man, SINT's dropping. I'm trying to be patient and like wait for this thing, but like we'll see. I'm trying. Like I said though, luckily I'm holding it up enough to where I can kind of hold through it. And again, my risk level is about 245. But I would love to be able to just kind of hold this one through these moves and it kind of hold above here. And luckily, like it might turn into a loss, but I'm trying to give it that time to hold into the open. We also got stuff like ATHE, which I really like. ATHE's got to hold over 350, but we're watching it. And we got about 5 minutes until the opening bell, so we still got some time. I'm gonna be watching like SRNE as well, Mara, and we can look at some overall market news real quick too. Like here's the SPY today. The SPY is down today after a nice little green day yesterday. We're at 327 on the SPY. Let me look at the market news right now. Alright, so for the ETF preview, I'm going to go ahead and quote this, and this is from MT Newswires. It says, quote, stock futures were pointing to a lower open as investors turned cautious following the previous session's rally, which had mostly been fueled by gains in technology sector. Meanwhile, where'd it go? I maximized the screen and I lost where it was. Meanwhile, the negotiations between the Democratic and Republican lawmakers regarding the new stimulus aid to combat the effects of COVID-19 pandemic are set to resume Tuesday. Again, I'm quoting from MT Newswires. Wall Street will continue to focus on the next batch of earnings releases, notably from BP, Ralph Lauren, Melco, and a few others. Activision, Walt Disney, Wynn are going to be dropping some earnings. In economic data news, the U.S. Red Book, which measures the weekly comparable store sales at chain stores, discounters, and department stores, is going to be out at 8:55. So that's already come out about 30 minutes ago. Factory orders for June is going to be released in 30 minutes after the open. So understand this, guys. If you're trading mid and high cap stocks, factory orders for June is going to be let out 30 minutes after the bell. So in about 34 minutes, 33 minutes, these numbers are going to come out and they're going to influence the market. And so just be careful because, again, factory orders for June are going to be coming out at 10 a.m. Eastern. That should influence the market. So just be careful if you're holding mid and high cap stocks. Understand that that's coming out 30 minutes after the open. Alright, sorry, my wife came. But yeah, that's the news right now, team. Let's do this. No, I'm still trading the SMA EMA trade. Yeah, I'm still trading that, certainly. That's really what I'm looking for first thing at the open. It works. You know, that thing works solid. Alright, team. We got about 2 minutes into the opening bell. Let's do this. Remember, guys, hit that like button. This is my first day back. This is my first day back streaming since I've been home. I'm holding a little bit of SINT, and we're going to get ready for the opening bell. We got over 300 people in here, so smash that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. We're not experts. We don't sell a service. We don't sell a course. We just teach people what works for us for free. We day trade live on stream for free every single day right here on YouTube. So if you appreciate that free content, you appreciate what we do here, smash that sub button, smash that like button, show support for free content like this because it's a rarity in the trading world. And let's do this, guys. We got about a minute left. Alright, team, let's do this. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Aaron. Thank you, bro. Let's do this, guys. Alright, like I said, I'm holding 50 shares. Very small. Shorting Disney today. Hey, we'll see. KO getting into the alcohol business. Hey, we'll see, bro. I'm watching, like I said, I'm mostly holding SINT right now. I'm going to watch Icon. I'm going to watch ATHE. Mostly those three. So like Icon, ATHE, SINT, maybe like a little bit of BYFC. I might watch like BYFC for the crossover play. All right, guys. Good luck. There. All right, so we got some stuff moving right now at the opening. I gotta focus on SINT first things first. Let's do it. All right, so we got a little bit of a pop for SINT. Obviously, we want to see it break 290. I'm watching BYFC here as well. Sorry, let me put the high of the day Momo scanners up here, team. Alright guys, I'm going to make this high of the day Momo scanner a little bit bigger. Alright, we got a nice little rip for SINT. There we go. Alright, so we're making some moves. Alright, we are up to 84s. Like I said, I want to see us break that pre-market high. There's 87s. Are we halted? No, not yet. We're 87s. Like I said, this is what I essentially wanted this morning. Hey, thank you, Ashton. And like I said, guys, y'all hit that subscribe button, click the bell. Let's do this. We got OSN popping up on the scanners here. OSN making some moves here. We got SINT right around this pre-market high. There's the pre-market high break. Lovely. We're loving it right now. All right, we just took another 25 shares off. We're gonna let this last little 25 shares work. Loving it right now. We're just going to see if this thing can keep ripping. We broke pre-market high. We're going to use right around that risk level. We're going to use right around 290 as a risk level. See if this thing can continue up here with my little baby. My little baby 25 shares. We're making some moves. Yes, sir. There's the pre-market high break. We're going to get out there. All right, $23 win there. I'm very happy with that. I will certainly take that. But this is exactly what I wanted to see at the open, and that's why I tried to hold a little bit. One thing I learned, and again, I'm still kind of slowly building my system here, but one thing I learned is that you got to hold a little bit. You got to leave a little bit left to take. You know what I mean? So we're going to move on to some other stuff here. SINT still ripping up. We got COCP. We got COCP pulling a red to green move here. I might take a few shares. Maybe like 100 here. All right, we're in with the 100 shares, and I think I got to be patient with this. Team, I think I have to be patient with this. Hopefully this thing doesn't fake me out. If this thing fakes me out again, it's gonna be it's gonna hurt. Alright, so I'll add another 100 shares here, only if we get a little spike up though. We need to break like specifically 270s. Alright, we got 418 people in here, guys. Appreciate the love, team. Really do. Welcome back. Finally back to my stream. Definitely happy to be back here. Let me know what you guys think of this song, too. Hey, we got 420 here. Everybody's favorite number. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's do this. Alright, so we got ZCMD. I know a few people called that one out in the chat, so shout out to whoever called that one out. ZCMD. Making some moves here. And I do want to give a shout out to my man Trader Mike. Listen, Trader Mike has been very helpful with our channel here. He's been a really good dude. Definitely helped push the channel and definitely helped grow the channel. And so today I'm going to be pushing his trade ideas link. And so if you ever thought about checking out trade ideas, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's trade ideas link right here. And like I said, really good dude, really fun dude, great Discord, and I'll post the Discord link a little bit later. But if you want to help support, just a good dude. Like I said, he's been helping me push this channel, helping us grow our beginner trading brand, and just a really solid dude with a really active penny stock Discord. A lot of talented traders there. So if you've ever thought about checking out trade ideas, y'all go check out my man's link. I'll post it in the chat right now. Don't post the one from Nightbot. Go to this one if you want to check out trade ideas. Like I said, I'm going to help him push that. SSNT tanked? Yeah. Yeah, I can't help it, man. Alright, we got Icon here. Icon about to break highs. ZMCD, man. ZMCD is ripping up here, guys. Huge moves. CHFS making a pop up too. Oof, man, I'm just getting hammered here. I'm gonna let it test these lows, but I'm not really loving this, obviously. Alright, ICON, guys. Check out Icon here. Like I said, I gotta let it test this 255 low, but we break under this 253 level. I gotta just get out. About break even on the day, though. Made some money, lost some money. Unfortunate. I tried to give this one a chance, but maybe I held it too long. I don't know. Hey, I appreciate that, Arcane. Welcome, bro. Let me put that sub button up. But yeah, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Like I said, really dope Discord. Super active group there. And just a really good dude that's helped support our channel here. So y'all go check him out. Like I said, if you ever thought about checking out trade ideas, y'all go check it out through my man's link right there. I'm so close to getting out of this thing. I'm trying to give it time, but gotta get out there, break even on the day on Thinkorswim. Also, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's actual Discord. Let me post this Discord link right here. And like I said, even if you don't want to check out trade ideas, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Super active group there. Like I said, really talented group of traders, and they've been helping me with like my dip buys. They've got a lot of really dope stuff here, guys. So y'all go check out Trader Mike's right now. You can chat with us, hang out with us after the stream, and I got you. Here it is. There's this Discord link, and then here's this trade ideas link. I got you. Like I said, I'm just trying to help support the dude. He's a good dude. Super active. Dude's got thousands of people in his Discord too, so it's super active. Let me bring U-Stock Trade out into the mix right now. I only got a few $100 left in U-Stock Trade though, because this just kicked my butt, man. Oh no, I don't want to use Laser Toast. Yeah. Let me, I only got about 450 in this account now, but it should be enough to trade. ZCMD is halted on the way up, guys. ZCMD. I like this beat. Don't do it to me, COCP. Look at Icon here, guys. Watch, Icon's gonna be labeled limited liquidity on this thing. Stop with the laser toast, man. Get out of here. Laser toast. Alright, so we did get the crossover on Icon. Let's take it. I like the little dip here. Alright, so when we're ooh, terrible fill for Icon, man. I got in with a good fill too, man. What? How do I get filled that far apart, man? Ugh. You stop trade, man. about break even right now, but let me get this up so you guys can watch it. What was the one I got my butt kicked in, guys, this morning? Somebody help me out. What was the one I just traded on Thinkorswim? I got my butt kicked. Was it I have to go look. Yeah, I'm down like $2 on the day, but still. It was a COCP is what it was, man. I got my butt kicked on that one. And that one better not push up. I'm gonna be so mad at that thing. Okay, it didn't, but it kind of did. All right, so we're up a little bit right now in U-Stock. I'm in with 150 shares. Oof. I'm gonna give Icon one more second here, but we got the crossover. I think I gotta be patient and just let it try to work here. With using like maybe a 125 risk level, I think is what I gotta give myself. I'm looking at ATHE too. Like if ATHE starts to rip up and break highs, like I'm good. I'll take that. Oh, I don't even care if I'm losing right now, man. It just feels so good to be home. Yeah, it was COCP. Ooh, that's rough, James. Hey, don't stress it, brother. You got this, man. Whoa, ATHE, guys. ATHE popping up on the scanners. Whoa, ATHE. I got to get out of this. This ain't worth it to hold. I want ATHE right now. I'm going to get out $13 loss there. If ATHE is limited liquidity, I swear, man, I'm going to get so mad at U-Stock Trade. Oh, my gosh. How, man? How? How is this limited liquidity? Everybody's about to watch this thing. Like, watch. So it's just not going to let me trade it. Like, and I know it's peer-to-peer, but how is everybody else not trading this? Like, I'm very skeptical on that. Let me get my Haywood trader out and start maybe trading on that bad boy. Look, there's the high of the daybreak I wanted here, but no. U-Stock Trade, because it's limited liquidity. Even though it's got, on regular platforms, it's got millions of shares traded in the last minute. So frustrating, man. Which is like, if I do, I might just take my money out of here because it's just so frustrating, man. Like, this thing's got millions of shares traded. You know, like, I know it's a peer-to-peer platform, and like that's all good, but you know, if it's got a lot of liquidity regularly, even if it's peer-to-peer, it should emulate the real market. You know what I mean? Like, and even though it's going against me, like, it's still frustrating because it's like, even if it's peer-to-peer, it should emulate the real market. Like, that's what it should do, right? All right, let's wait for the crossover here and see if the liquidity clears up for ATHE. Like, ATHE is one of the most watched stocks right now. You know what I mean? Just super frustrating. AMD, man. AMD ripping up. Huge, beautiful little 1 minute pullback for AMD. All right, made a little win for AMD here. Made a little $10 on the little 1 minute pullback. I would love to trade ATHE, but I guess that's just not in my cards today. I don't know, man. SBBP ripping up here too. I would love to trade ATHE, but no, that's alright. If you see any pity stocks start to rip, I'm gonna switch over to some of these right now. And I gotta say, this is a pretty dope little platform. Like, I like the Haywood Trader platform. Let me make this smaller. And like I said, this is a challenge account. The way this works, guys, just so you understand, like the way this works. Yeah, I did, Thomas, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm happy to be back, Tron. What's up, brother? Yeah, I'm happy to be back, man. It feels good to be back. But yeah, so what I'm doing right here, guys, this is called the eToro Challenge, right? It's only really meant for mid and high cap stocks, but the way it works is it's a monthly subscription service, right? So for this one, I'm paying $2.99 a month. It gives me real-time market data and like all that good stuff, right? So it's like a legit demo account too. But it's a challenge account. And so if I make $500, if I make $1,500 here in this account without losing over $1,000 and without losing over $200 a day while following the rest of their rules, they legit fund me 25 grand. And so it's really good. It's like 30 cents per 100 shares in commission. So very cheap commissions. Like I said, 300 shares is like, 90 cents, in 90 cents out. So it's like $2 a round trip. Legit. Cheap funding, right? Cheap commissions. And so for me as a high volume scalper, it makes a lot of sense. And I could just slowly build my account up and get legitimately funded. And again, the cool thing is that what really sold it for me is that I can even if I get eliminated from the challenge, I can try again, basically until I get funded. I think you might have to pay a fee if you run out, if you do it too much. But like the fact that I could try it again, and the fact that I get legitimately funded, it makes it worth it for me, right? And so I can just beat this challenge. If you guys know me, scalping mid and high cap stocks is like my game, and like I can very actively do that. And this challenge should be a piece of cake. It really should be, especially considering I can try it again if I get eliminated from it. And the way I see it, guys, is like paper trading accounts sometimes cost, like the DOS paper trading account costs like 150, $160, right? I don't mind paying the extra $150 a month to try to beat the challenge and potentially get funded. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay, considering they give you real-time market data. It's a legitimate platform that's kind of similar to DOS. Again, though, it's only my second or third day, and so I'll report back more when I get funded. But if you want to try it with me and kind of help support the channel, I'll post this link here, and you can check it out. Yeah, I'm still waiting on ATHE. But yeah, like I said, you want to try the challenge with me. It's called the eToro Challenge. Let me post this link here. It's called Trader2B is what it's actually called. And like I said, it's pretty legit, man. I'm having fun with it, and it's going to allow me to actively scalp stocks, which is something I really want to do. We got a few people in the chat that are helping me and taking it with me. So if you want to be a part of it with me, like I said, and again, if you can, the big deal thing is there is a limited number of stocks, like mostly mid and high cap, so there's not many penny stocks. But like with that, the fact that I can high volume scalp and really cheap commissions, and it's only a 1.5 to 1 ratio, and I can try it again if I lose, I think that's what really sold me on it. And so again, if you want to check it out, I'll post this link. Good way to help support our channel here. Yeah, there's the link right there. It's called Trader2B. And like, I know they have a bad review on like tradingschools.org, but like the reality is that was like 3 years ago, and they used to make you fund your own account. So like you used to have to fund your own account. Now they fund it for you. So it's just in the $2.99 monthly subscription. And like I said, I understand it. It makes a lot of sense from both sides. Like, I understand their business aspect of it. You're getting real-time market data. You know what I mean? And so paying the $2.99 a month subscription makes sense. But it makes a lot of sense for me because I can scalp and trade large. And that's what I really like to do. And it should be a piece of cake. But we'll see. COCP ended up just faking me out, guys. COCP. And there's the break. I'm going to jump back in it here as long as it doesn't have limited liquidity on U stock. Please don't. Please don't. Okay, we're good. We're going to get in on this little dip here for COCP. See if I can make my money back. I am in with 100 shares here. So I'm in with 100 shares of COCP. We got the red to green move. We got the crossover just recently. It's still a little late for the crossover. I really only liked it in the first 15 minutes, but we're going to try it here. We also have SBBP, which could really rip if it breaks highs up there. Alright guys, so we're ripping up here. We're up a little bit. This song right here is called Burn Within Sight by Dylan Sitz. Yeah, Dylan Sitz dropped some bangers, bro. Alright, so I'm up about $5 in this trade. I'm trying to see if this one's going to continue ripping up, though. So I'm trying to be patient with this now. See if we can get over 3. Sorry if I'm blocking some of the scans here. Let me get this out the way. There we go. Alright, we're up to 93s. Looking good. Let me take 50 shares off of this and just bank my money. Alright, so we're out half. We're going to let the rest work. At least we're making some of the money back. We're in 94s. But yeah, we got anybody else in here that's taking the eToro challenge with me? Anybody else in here with me? I know we got JPM Tattoo from Discord, but anybody else in this with me? Yeah, AMD is absolutely ripping up here. I gotta wait though. It's too extended now. MU is absolutely cranking up there too. We're gonna have to try to scalp a little bit more once we come back after this this COCP trade. Yeah, I got you. You want the playlist? I got you. Yeah, here's the playlist right there. I think that's it. Oh wait, I messed it up. Hold on, let me remove this. There you go. That's the playlist I'm using right there. Alright, we just want to see a break over $3 here. What's Kodak doing? Oh, look at Kodak, guys. Kodak's been ripping today. I mean, Kodak's starting to move. It says 1750s. It's starting to move. With COCP, guys, we're about to buy another 50 shares here. Alright, so we are back in with 100 shares here for COCP. And we're just going to try to scale into a little bit more and see if we get another push after this little dip here. So we're back in with 100 shares of COCP. You're going to try it, Hugo? Like I said, it's only my second or third day. It's really my fourth day is today. And so, like, I can't tell whether they're super legit, but I'll say this. The business model makes sense from both sides, right? So it makes sense. Ooh, bad move on my part. I got to jump out of this thing, man. So $15 loss. Luckily, I took some profits already, but that drop for COCP is just too much. Yeah, well, you just got to scale down, man. Like I said, one of the biggest problems new traders face, and traders in general, is that you got to scale down. Like, people try to make fun of me for trading small, but, like, listen. I'm just now getting back involved with penny stocks, and so, like, understandably so, I'm about to trade small. I'm not going to let anybody shame me into trading too large. Listen, and you'll get people in trading constantly. You'll get people in trading that say, you're trading with little baby shares, ha 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 ha. You're buying 100 shares? What an idiot, da 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 da, right? Like, you'll get people that say that all the time. The reality is, the people that say that are the people that are going to destroy their account trying to look cool, right? You know what I mean? Like, those people are the ones that are going to destroy their account trying to look cool, right? The reality is, if you're a new trader, trade small. Don't trade huge. Trade small. And considering the commissions are cheap on the eToro challenge, you know, I think that makes sense, right? Like 30 cents per 100 shares, cheap. I'll take that. All right, we got CARV ripping up here. CARV. I'm trying to get on a little dip for CARV2 maybe here. Alright, so we are in with 50 shares of CARV. I'm getting beaten up in penny stock land. I'm up a little bit in mid and high cap stocks though. No, it's just stocks. It's not crypto at all. It's just stocks. Right? No options, just stocks. And like I said, I think it makes a lot of sense if you might not have the money to get funded, right? $2.99 a month is reasonable, I think, and you know, it's gonna make you prove consistency. Like, obviously there's some rules, and like the profit split is larger because they're legitimately funding you, right? So like, obviously they need to, like, there's a few things. Like, there's a minimum trade limit you have to hit. Like, you have to trade active enough for them to legitimately see that, like, you didn't just kind of YOLO it with one trade and beat the $1,500 limit, because like that doesn't show true consistency here, right? You can't just YOLO it. So there's like a minimum amount of trades you have to hit. The other one is that they're obviously going to split more of your profit with them because they're legitimately funding you and you're just paying $2.99. And they're going to refund that $2.99 once you're funded, which is also like what kind of sold me on it. But like in the end, it's not many penny stocks, but like if you're okay with trading mid and high cap stocks like me sometimes, then I think it makes a lot of sense for somebody that might not have like thousands of dollars to trade with, and that can consequently work on showing that consistency to get funded, and I think that makes a load of sense. Alright, CARV rip it up. Right, man. Man, just a little spready here for CARV. Yeah, that's right, James. Exactly, bro. And like I said, anybody wants to check it out, it's a good way to help support the channel. Although, like I said, it's only my 4th day using them. And so, you know, I'm still relatively new to using them too. It's all stocks. It's all stocks. E-era. Like, it's all stocks. It's not any crypto. Like, you can't trade crypto on there. It's just stocks. Yeah, I'm seeing it get halted, man. That's crazy. So I'm in this one. I'm up a little bit. Look at I'll come back to Carve. I'll just leave it up on Stock Trade so I can kind of watch it. Look at guys. Beautiful little 1 minute pullback here, and then just a rip up, man. A huge rip for for I'm still holding Carve here. We're trying to get a move. And like I said, guys, another way you can help support our channel today is by go checking out my man Trader Mike's Trade Ideas link. You know, if you've ever thought about using Trade Ideas, go support the man Trader Mike. Really good dude, really active penny stock Discord, a lot of talented traders there. I'm just trying to give his shout out to you know, go check out my man Trader Mike's. Like I said, he's done a lot to help push our YouTube channel here and to help us grow. And, you know, so we push him in return. And it's just a really good, fun dude to partner with. Really talented group of traders at my main trader Mike's. And you can check out Trade Ideas. So y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's link right there for Trade Ideas. I'm still in CARV. We're going to see what happens here. But, ooh, MU pulling back. And, like, the platform is solid, though, here. Like, the platform is solid. You know. Let me see. Where's the platform? Like, this is the platform. And it's solid, man. It's not bad for eToro. Like, it's real-time market data. You have to sign off on it. Just such a huge range for AMD right now. I got to be careful. I'm in AMD, very small 25 share position here, and I'm just trying to scout because I can with 25 shares. I'm holding both of these. I'm gonna get out, scalping a little bit of moves here. Up 16 bucks, 2 trades, in eToro. But like I said, it should be fine. Probably gonna have to get out of this one here sometime soon. Yeah, for sure. The rules are extremely tough. Don't get it twisted. And it's not three red days in a row. It is 3 days where you hit your max loss in a row, right? So like if you go over your max loss 3 days in a row, then you're not responsibly managing your equity, and you got to retake the challenge again, right? And so what you have to do once you're funded is just if you're around your max loss, just retire before you hit your max loss. Right? If you keep pushing and then you're not responsibly managing your equity anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not 3 losing days in a row. It's 3 max loss days in a row is what it is, right? And so I think that's reasonable. And again, you have to consider the fact that like they're funding you, right? They're risking their money. So like yeah, there's going to be some stringent rules for you to follow, but I've read them and they seem very reasonable to me. You know, like I said, if you have to look at it from the perspective of, okay, somebody's funding you 25 G's, you know. You got to be careful because they're legit funding you. They're not trying to lose their money when they fund you, and so they have very stringent rules for you to follow, certainly. But it's going to teach you to be a better trader in the end, and I think that is, you know, a good thing about it. If you hit your max loss 3 days in a row, you're not responsibly managing your trading. You got to slow down, and so, you know, it is what it is. But again, if you're a good trader, you know, you'll be able to push through it, I think. That's right here, Jimmy. Here, let me see. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Let me see. And I'll check it out here. I'll post the rules. So I have to go back and look. Like I said, it's my 3rd day with them. I thought it was only max loss days, but if it's regular losses, I mean, in the end, you got to understand they are legit funding you. So you just gotta take your wins when you can. But I think the rules get better once you build up a cushion. Is what I think it is. But let me find it. I gotta watch CARV though. But even for me, like I haven't had 3 losing days in a while, regardless of it, with mid and high caps at least. I'm trying to see what we're gonna get with Carve here at 630. If we can break over this, I'm happy with it. But if we get over 610, I gotta get out. But let me find those rules. Hey, thank you, Matthew. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm looking at the rules. This is the rules. So if the trader reaches the daily max loss for 2 consecutive days, they must go back, the daily max loss will be reduced for half the next day. If the trader reaches the daily max loss for 3 consecutive days, they must go back to the Toro challenge. So it's actually the max loss. If they hit that 3 days in a row, they go back, right? But it's probably best to ask them. But from what this says, this is the updated rules as of January. And so, yeah. That's the rules, is that if you hit your daily max loss 3 consecutive days in a row, you got to go back. So what that tells us is that you just got to manage responsibly your equity. And again, it's good for me because I'm a high volume scalper, right? Like, that's what I do. And so that's what I'm really focusing on. Well, no, like I said, I've read this is the updated rules. Like, I'll show you guys. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to get out of here. I mean, I'm only holding 50 shares, but I gotta watch it. Like I said, I gotta watch it around the 607 level. And so I think what they mean by that is it's the max loss 3 days in a row. Yeah, that's probably what it is. But I mean, listen, they're a young company. It is what it is. But in the end, I think it's probably the better option if you're like me and you like to highly, actively scalp. I think it's really solid for that, and that's what I'm ultimately shooting for. You guys know me. If you unleash me with scalping these mid and high cap stocks, I can end green almost every day. And with cheap commissions, I think it makes a load of sense for me, But I'm getting right around exiting here. OSN is also popping up with huge volume. So, Jimmy, I think they're about even. I'm not going to say one's better or worse. Obviously, if you're outside of the U.S., you could probably still use TradeNet. But if you're in the U.S., you can't use TradeNet anymore. So, I mean, obviously, if you're in the U.S., I think the eToro is the best one because you're not going to be able to use TradeNet if you're in the U.S. regardless. Alright, so like I said, I'm getting very close to exiting here. I'm going to give myself a get out strategy so I don't miss some of this volatility. And I'm going to get out under $6. So I'm going to do $5.98 right here. And it's a $12 loss, and that's fine. So yeah, I got that. I got the stop loss basically here under this at $5.98. That's going to automatically exit the position. And we're going to go back to the Toro challenge here and try to make some money with this. Let's see. We'll come back to CARV as it works. Watching AMD here. With AMD's got a huge range today, guys. And again, I think what the Toro challenge is going to really do is teach you how to manage your equity in a reasonable way. Now, that's too many shares. Let's see. And they can set up hotkeys, which is what I really would like to do. So I'm in with 50 shares here. And I really like this flat button. See if we get a rip up here. This 36. And so, like, considering the commissions are so cheap, I think it's very reasonable to let's get over 82.50 here. Just trying. I think it's very reasonable to allow me to scalp considering the commissions are so cheap here. I gotta get out there, so. But again, super cheap commissions. Let's go look at MU here. All right, 51.40. We break over this for MU. I gotta scalp that. And they have hotkeys set up, which I think is super useful. Short natural gas? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Matthew, listen, there's good and bad about everything. Mostly what you want to use these for is to get around the PDT rule, right? Like, you can get around the PDT rule, you can have a lot of leverage. They allow you to scalp with cheap commissions, right? And sure, every platform's not going to have all the pros and none of the cons, right? Like, every platform you have to juggle which ones you prefer. Like I said, with TradeNet, like, if you're outside of the US, TradeNet will still get you funded. And so you could go there, and that's a solid option if you're outside of the US. If you're in the US specifically, you know, I think that this makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? And I think that it allows you to follow these rules, and I think following these rules is going to teach you to be a better trader regardless, right? It's going to help you kind of on your path to being a better trader. And I think that's what you got to understand, right? Like, the rules seem reasonable, and what they sound like to me is that they sound like somebody that's being they sound like a company that's being very cautious about funding traders because they're risking their own money, which is understandable, I think. But in the end, it's relatively understandable since they're risking their hard-earned money. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's going to be more stringent rules to follow, but by doing so, you're going to be able to get around the PDT rule, and it's ultimately going to teach you to be a better trader, I think. You know? Hey, thank you, Ashton. And obviously I'm biased because, you know, I post a referral link, you know what I mean? And it's only my 4th day with them. So I can't say whether they're super good or super bad yet because it's only my 4th day. But what I will say is that it makes sense. It makes reasonable sense to me. As long as we don't just dump here over 51.40, I'm cool with that. I'm probably about to, I'm waiting. 40s, 39s. We're testing the highs for MU. I'm trying to wait to get in. This is the eToro challenge. So it's a challenge sim account where if I hit $1,500, there we go. I can just wait. If I hit $1,500 in profit without losing over 1,000 and without losing over $200 per day, then they legit fund me 25 grand. So it's a challenge account. If you want to check it out too fast. What's up, bro? Hope you're doing well too, man. I got you. What's up, Seven? What's up, dude? I'm waiting for MU to. It's right there. I'm waiting for MU to get over this 51.40 level. We got to break this before I really decide to jump back in it. Right, and that's what I think, Matthew. Like, it makes sense. Like, here's the thing, right? It makes sense financially for both sides. And, like, that's what really made it was, like, kind of the deal breaker. That was kind of not the deal breaker, but that was kind of what put it over the top for me that made me want to buy it. Like, that's kind of what tipped the scale for me, if you will, because it makes business sense from both sides, right? It makes sense for them. They're giving you, like, a real-time demo account, sim account for you to try the challenge on that has real-time market data and all that good stuff, right? And a lot of those cost, what, 150 bucks? And then for the extra 150, you get to try the challenge and try to get funded. And yeah, they're going to be super stringent with the rules, but, like, it makes sense. Like, if they're legit funding you 25 grand, they're risking their money. Of course, they're going to make sure you're going to have a solid track record of consistency. All right, I'm about to jump in MU. All right, I'm waiting for MU to break over 51.40. I need it to actually legit break here, though. It keeps kind of teetering around this top. We're at 51.40 now. Right, and it gets you around the PDT rule. I mean, there we go. There's the break. And I love this flat button right here, right? Like, this flat button is like something I'm really enjoying using. And like, the commissions are so cheap, it just makes sense. Oof. Alright, we're gonna let this kind of work here. We're about break even. And the platform's solid too. I mean, I like the platform. I really do. We're gonna get out half there, bank the money, and then what are we holding? 75 shares now, I think. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna just hold this. And the commissions are so cheap; they're 30 cents per 100 shares, right? So like, I'm trading 30-cent trades, like some right now. I just gotta get hotkeys set up really here. Alright, we're about break even now. I could try one more push here with 100 shares. See if it's gonna bounce here real quick. I'm in with the 175 right now, but I gotta get ready to flat if it goes too much. Tanking. Like I said, I'm gonna give it one more chance. 51.30 is my risk. About break even on the day. Yeah, I gotta get out there. So I'm only down like $8 on the day, and again, one of the things that I liked about it was that commissions were so cheap. You want it? Here you go. I got you. Here you go. Hey, I appreciate that, AO. My bad, AO. Short natural gas, I appreciate the love, bro. My bad, man, if I missed it. But I appreciate the love, bro. Thank you, man. Shout out to my man. He dropped me almost $12 with, you know, a few euros, bro. So thank you, bro. Shout out to my man, AO. Yeah, what I'm saying here is I appreciate the $12, AO. GNUS. I appreciate the love, man. I just don't trade natural gas that much, bro. So it's like, you know, it's just not really my style. GNUS is still below the VWAP for me, unfortunately. Alright, I'm in AMD with 100 shares. I gotta be very careful here, though. Down to the 30s, I gotta get out. I just like to see it over 82.50. Alright, there we go. We're back to the 50s. Yeah, let me put up AMD so you guys can kind of watch this position here. I'm long right here, buying it on this dip. I think under 41 I gotta get out, but we got some support, so we're gonna try to let this work here. I like the flat button though. It immediately exits the trade. Doesn't matter how many shares I'm holding. Alright, so there we go. I just took half off there, still holding 50 shares. Catching AMD on the rip. Yeah, I gotta get out there. So made a little bit of money on AMD. I'm still kind of scalping these moves, but let me get into my rhythm real quick. I gotta get hotkeys set up, really, though. Like, that's what I gotta do. Alright, I've been with 150 of AMD, trying to scalp this move. See if we get a little bounce here. Looking for it to hold at 82.50 and see if we get a run up here. I gotta test the moving average crossover on these mid and high cap stocks. I just haven't done that too much. And I'm probably about to get out here. I gotta let it test 82.50, but kind of teetering back and forth. Back up to the 60s. I just took half off there. I'm still holding 75 shares here. Gonna let this work, see if we can rip over the 78 level where that previous high is. Looking good. Looking good. Looking solid. And I'm going to get out there. Caught it. So, made a little bit of money there for AMD. Let me see how many shares I've traded total. So, let's calculate this commission here. Alright, so we have traded 850 plus 500 divided by 100 times 0.3. We've spent roughly, I would guess, about $10 in commissions after fees. So not too bad. So we're up nicely. Maybe missed the boat a little bit on AMD there. But again, like I said, you let me high volume scalp, and I can make money all day with these moves. The flat button exits the position for you immediately regardless, so you don't have to like enter your share size. You don't have to enter your share size. You don't have to click accept. It just gets you out immediately. And so like I can get in with however many shares I'm in it. And if it starts to go against me, I hit flat and it just exits everything. And it gets me flat. I missed the live yesterday, bull or bear for you. I made money on eToro. I lost money on Thinkorswim, so break even. But this is a challenge account in a sim, so I mean, you know. But I made money on the challenge account, and I lost money on my real account. It's kind of how it goes, I guess. Like I said, another thing to do to help support us over here is y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Super active Discord. Let me post this link here. Really dope group. Fun group of talented traders at my man Trader Mike's. Y'all go join Discord. There's the link right there. Super fun Discord. Really talented group of traders there, like I said. I'm going to start to go in smaller here. Alright, I'm in with 50 shares of AMD, but like I said, I'm going in a little bit smaller, looking for a bounce here. Just to protect the profit I've already built on the day. 83 is my risk. And I don't hate trying to let it bounce at that previous high of the day. We just want to see it bounce at that previous high of the day and continue up. I gotta get used to setting potentially stops on this platform too. I just gotta get used to it. I am gonna set up hotkeys. I know that. All right, we're green. Here we go. This is the bounce on 1. Let's see if we can get up to 25s maybe. Let's let it work. It's 22s. Okay. I'll break even. There's 20s again. Scalped a little bit off the top. I don't mind jumping back in this either. Alright, we're back in another 50 shares. Long. We're gonna see if we can break this high of the day. Alright, let it consolidate. Let's see if it pushes for this high of the day again. There's 27s again. Trying. We just want to see it break this high. It's right around there. 27s. 33s. Looked good for a second. Got rejected. Back up there. No, there's the 30s. Okay. Let's break these high. 35s. 35s, 36, 37s. See if it holds up there. That's the problem. It's struggling to break this high, guys. So we got to give it a second. But there we go. There's the break. Let's just see if it holds. I didn't hold. I got out for break even on those. No, they don't accept U.S. clients anymore too fast, unfortunately, brother. So I can't really trade with them anymore just because they stopped accepting U.S. clients and they paid out. I'm in the process of withdrawing mine from them. But yeah, they just don't accept U.S. clients. And y'all, like I said, y'all hit the subscribe button, guys. We're going to be dropping a lot of videos soon. Since I'm back home now, back from vacation, a little bit sunburnt, as you can see. But we're going to be dropping some fire videos, guys. So hit the subscribe button. Do it now if you want to support our free content, guys. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We drop free content, completely free day trading, swing trading, and investing content. If you appreciate all we do here on this channel, guys, if you appreciate all the love and support that we give out to all of our traders in the community, if you appreciate free content like we drop, we're not experts here. Look at AMD tank there. Whew. Glad I got out. But if you appreciate free content like this, smash that like and subscribe button, guys. We do this live every single day, right here on YouTube. And like I said, I really appreciate all the love we get, team. Really do. We're moving towards 28K. Alright, we get back over 83. I don't hate AMD. We're going to try. We need to get back over there. I'm also watching MU here. In penny stock land, let's get penny stocks back up here. We got MARA, which is making some nice moves. Is it halted? No. Okay. Please don't be limited liquidity. Please don't be limited liquidity. Please don't be limited liquidity. It is not. I'm going to get in with 100 shares of this little thing, MARA here. And just try to ride this one out patiently. We're going to see. AMD still popping back up. Still watching that. I'm in MARA with 100 shares. And just to show you guys MARA here. Alright, AMD starting to push back up like I wanted. We're going to look at it. It's got a hold over 83 for AMD. I'm still in a U-stock trade here, as you can see. Watching, I'm in MARA, looking for it to hold support at specifically 332. I'm still waiting on AMD to kind of fight and claw its way back. I'm up a little bit here. We're going to plan to hold this one for a while, see if this one continues moving really strong. And maybe gets up there, turns green from red on the day. We're holding 100 shares of MARA here. Up small. Still holding AMD, watching it. Still watching Mara. And what I'm learning, I think with U-stock trade, guys, I don't think you can really high volume scalp it or highly active scalp on U-stock trade very well. For my experience, I think if I'm going to trade on U-stock trade, I think it has to basically be longer term day trading. Like I need to kind of not invest, but like longer term day trading is what I think U-stock trade is gonna need to be with. And it's not a bad platform, but just actively scalping is going to be very, very difficult. If you've been watching me trade the last few days, and I'm more of a high volume scalper, but I think I'm gonna have to leave the scalps to think or swim. I'm still in Mara. Like I said, we're in 100 shares here. We want to see if it breaks over 350 specifically right there. If I could take maybe half off here. All right, so we just took half off. Nice. So we're still holding 50 shares here, and we're gonna see what we get. There's 50s. Trying to kind of trade on U-stock trade a little bit too. Like I said, there's the 50 break. And I just want to see if this one, turns green on the day. That's what I'm really looking for. We're at 56s. See if we can just kind of let this bad boy ride it out. There's 59s. Okay. Let me get out here. That's fair enough. Made 25 bucks, 30 bucks on that one. I'll take that. ATHE finally ended up ripping up here, but I made my money on MARA just now. Maybe I missed out on a few of that, but no, U-stock trade is not the same as E-trade. I know, I missed ATHA. I see that, man. I see that. Don't bring it up, man. Don't remind me. No, I'm good, bro. Like I said, it is what it is, man. I'm just happy to be home. Growing my little eToro account here, and very happy with, my trade so far. Yeah, I mean, in the end, like I said, ATHE was solid, but I've had a few good trades on mid and high caps. I've had a few good trades today. I'm really happy just to be home, guys. You gotta understand, I love my job. I have one of the coolest jobs in the world running this YouTube channel, right? One of my favorite things in the world. Worked really hard on it for years, and we're finally at the level now where it's making okay money, and we're doing okay, and I'm just really happy. This is my favorite thing in the world, to run these live streams and to trade. I get super excited every morning. I love trading. Like I said, it's something that I'm super I'm super passionate about, and I just really love, I love the YouTube channel. I love the trading. I love the community that we built here. Really fun for me to get up and do this every morning. And when I was on vacation, like I said, I was in Florida. And even though I had fun on my vacation, I'm just super excited to be back here and to be hanging out with you all today. Again, a lovely day, even if I'm down in penny stocks. A lovely day that I'm definitely happy to be in right now. So YRCW ripping up here. Penny stock land, YRCW looking very strong. It's making some moves. Like a few other people were talking about ATHE. And like I said, I'm finding all of these moves from Trade Ideas. Y'all want to go help support my man Trader Mike? Y'all go check out his Trade Ideas link. If you've ever thought about using Trade Ideas, today is the day you can really help support my man Trader Mike. And, you know, like I said, really solid dude. And so if you've ever thought about using Trade Ideas, there's the link for my man Trader Mike's. Go check it out. Best scanners in the game right now, in my opinion. And y'all can, you know, you can see the high of the day Momo scanner. Like I said, you sign up through Trader Mike's link. I'll send you my high of the day momentum scanner, all that good stuff. So y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's. Yeah, I'm kind of missing it. But we're good. We're cool. All right, I'm in AMD, 100 shares. Trying to scalp this whole dollar push at 83. There's 83s. We need over 83s here. Under 90s, I gotta get out of this thing. We're about break even right now. There's 83s. Okay. I'm out. I see it rejecting. Maybe I'll jump back in it if it breaks. Alright, I'm back in it. And I'm out. Scalping a few moves. So I caught some moves. Just kind of growing my account. And like I said, these are each 30-cent trades. So that's like $1.20 total on those two little scalps. Does he have a Lambo? I've got a 1926 bright purple and green Lambo. I bought it for $7 billion, team. $7 billion. That's it. It's chump change, you know. Chump change, you know. Oof. ATHE, rip it up here, guys. Check out ATHE if you're watching it, man. Look, over 5. Big moves here. Making some strong, solid pushes here. Those are just support and resistance lines that I drew in pre-market that I'm watching. And look at number 4. Look at this one. I'm telling you, man. Look at the volume come in. The volume come in right here, right around that level. Right here. It's just a whole $1.04, big level in the pre-market. Hey, nice, Tiny. Congrats. And yeah, if you do use my link for eToro, let me know, because I'm trying to measure how it works. And again, do we have anybody else that used my link for eToro? If you did, let me know, because like I'm trying to figure out how that all works. Like I said, it's my 4th day trading with them, but from what I'm seeing, like it's not too bad. Like I could show you guys my profit from yesterday. Yeah, I got you, Naz. Give me 1 second, brother. Yeah. Yeah, it was obvious sarcasm, guys. It was obviously sarcasm. Yeah, like I said, I said I had a 1937 purple Lambo that cost $5 billion. Super serious, obviously, team. Super serious. But yeah, I got you, Naz. Here you go, bro. You want the playlist? Here's my playlist if anybody wants it. Hey, thank you, Eduardo. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Yeah. Watch, we're gonna have some haters that are just waiting for something to criticize. So they're gonna pop out. Oh, he said he had a Lambo. Yeah, I said I had a 1937 purple Lamborghini that cost $5 billion. Team. Now, eToro is just a trader to be platform. So, like, this is eToro right here. It's just the trader to be platform. And like I said, if you're just now joining us, because that's what it is. It's the trader to be platform. So basically, like, the way it works is they give you a SIM account, and it's a monthly subscription of $2.99, but the SIM account includes real-time data, real-time, like a legit platform, and commissions are 30 cents a share. But if you can follow their rules and you can hit $1,500 in profit, they legitimately fund you 25 G's that you can trade with, no PDT rule, and there's a profit split, right? So they fund you and there's a profit split. And so with the base package, they fund you 25K once they do fund you. And like, yeah, you got to follow some rules. You got to protect your account because they're taking all the risk there, and all you're paying is $2.99. But I think considering the risk and reward, it makes a load of sense. I think it makes a load of sense. And the big thing is, like, I understand both sides, right? I understand their side where they're giving you real-time market data. Like, they're taking the risk when they fund you, so naturally there's going to be some rules and expectations there since you're trading their money. And I understand the trader side, which is like, look, commissions are 30 cents per 100 shares, so they're super cheap, and I can high volume scalp all day, make some money, and get funded. And I think that's incredibly valuable. And the fact that it's not just like you don't just get one try, that you can try it multiple times, I think that makes a ton of sense. And I think that when you consider the fact that it's only a 1.5 to 1 ratio, like the max loss is a grand, and the profit target for you to get funded is 1,500. Daily max loss of 200. I think it makes a ton of sense from both sides. Oh. How much experience is necessary to make a living out of day trading? I would say you want to trade for at least six months to a year. I know nobody wants to hear that. Everybody thinks they're just going to jump right in and just start banking all this profit. I would give you at least 6 months to a year. And that's a reasonable expectation. You're probably going to lose the entire time too. And so, and that's why, like, I think the trader to be eToro challenge thing, I think it makes sense because, like, a new trader can join it, risk $300 a month, like they said, and actually try to get funded. But it's also going to teach them how to it's going to teach them how to be consistent, and like the rules are going to teach them how to be a better trader. What you guys see, man? I'm just kind of hanging out here. I'm watching MU. ATHE is making the craziest move so far. I don't hate a little pullback here for ATHE. Let's see. Watch U stock call it limited liquidity. Watch them. Oh, look. How did I know, man? See, this is the crazy thing about U stock trade, man. Like, this is crazy. This stock has got the most volume. This is the most hyped stock in the world right now. They're going to pretend like the liquidity is limited on their platform? That's ridiculous. And I know it's a peer-to-peer platform, but that's absurd. Like, you know everybody else is trading this thing too. Right. Yeah, I got you, Will. Hey, Will, do you want my trade ideas scans, bro? I got you, man. Yeah, if you want my right, but I mean, I think the $200 minimum is fine. And it makes sense why. Like, this is why they set a minimum. Like, from their perspective, you got to understand this, okay? Like, the reason they set a minimum limit is because if they didn't, people would buy it, and then they would just kind of YOLO it, right? And get funded, right? They would just take a bunch of shares on a crazy range stock, and, like, they might lose once or twice, but eventually they're just going to kind of YOLO it and hit the reward target, right? But that's not a true judge of skill. That's not a true test of skill. Anybody can YOLO it, right? What's hard to do is to show real consistency there, and like that's why there's a minimum trade limit. And like I said, I high actively scalp, right? So like the minimum trade list is fine for me. Like that's easy. They're just doing that so people don't take a bunch of shares and just kind of make the $1,500 in 1 or 2 trades, because again, that's not a real judge of skill. What's a real judge of skill is showing consistency in and out. Yeah. You stock trade belongs to the streets, Vinny says. Hey, you're probably right, man. Don't marry you stock trade. She belongs to the streets, sir. But yeah, any type of trading, it's going to take a long time. Like people, I think there's a very unrealistic expectation for, I think there's a very unrealistic expectations for day traders, right? Like traders, like I said, 80% of traders fail. And I'll tell you why 80% of traders fail. 80% of traders fail because they jump in, they lose money, and then they give up. And then they're like, oh, it's rigged, it's impossible, it's completely random, is what they'll say, right? The reality is, no, it's not rigged. Like, it's not random. It just takes a long time. Like anything else. Like, it's crazy. Like, think about it like this, right? You wouldn't jump into programming and immediately just start building high-quality applications or high-quality websites. Like, it's going to take you some time before you can really put your programming skills to use, because it takes a long time to learn. It's not something that you're just going to jump in and immediately in the first week start designing Facebook. It's not how it's going to be. You're not going to just jump in and start beating the best poker players in the world, although you could get lucky in poker, and that's probably the closest thing to trading. You're not going to jump in and consistently win money at poker. You're going to have to learn how the game goes first. And the same thing with trading, right? You're not just going to jump in and start banking all this money. You could, but it's mostly luck when that happens. The reality is it takes a year or two at least to really grasp what you're doing. And the reason it takes that long is because it's all due to, like, you have to condition yourself, right? You have to condition through repetition. You have to do it over and over and over and over again until the correct way becomes second nature. It becomes an unconscious thing, right? And once you condition yourself to do that, then you're good. You're straight, right? But it takes time. And even if you have the best course in the world, or the best mentor, or the best guru, or the best platform, or the most favorable odds, you're still probably going to lose, because it takes time. It takes repetition. It takes doing it over and over and over again until it clicks and it becomes second nature. And that's why most people fail. Yeah, that's probably closer, Desert. Yeah, that's probably right. And I love poker. I can show you my shark scope. My shark scope is pretty. Like, my graph in poker goes, But it took a long time to learn how to be good at poker, and the same thing with trading, right? Poker is what I did before trading. Like, I loved poker, played poker. My niche in poker is sit and goes. 6 and 9 max sit and goes, right? I'll beat those odds every day. I play, 50, 60 sit and goes in a day. I'll run up my stack, And I might lose. My win rate in sit and goes is like 40%, which is like a good win rate for sit and goes. And so I just can use that 40% win rate and just continue pushing, But it's the same thing with trading. It took me a long time. And it's going to take you a long time most likely too. And if you think you're just going to get rich quick by buying a course, it ain't going to happen. What's going to get you rich is taking it slow and trading small and conditioning and repetition over and over and over again until it just clicks, right? But it's going to take time to do that. And I think a lot of traders have an unrealistic expectation about what trading actually is. Yeah, and it goes back to somebody said you should not trade a 30K account when you first get started. This is why the PDT rule is absolutely ridiculous. Number one is that you need experience in the market. To actually learn it, you need experience, right? It takes conditioning by repetition. So you got to do it over and over and over again. With three day trades limit per week, you can't get that repetition that you need to condition yourself, right? The other reason is that some traders are going to have 25K for their first account. And so you're basically making a new trader save up $25,000 and risking 25 grand for their first day trading account if they want to be able to actively day trade. What new trader do you know that has good risk management? Because I don't know any. I know I didn't. I lost thousands when I first got started. And so that's why the PDT rule is absolutely ridiculous. You could say, oh, well, they shouldn't trade that much. They should just trade 3 times a week. If they trade 3 times a week, it's going to take them years and years and years to learn how to do it. And if you make them risk 25K for their first account, you're basically ensuring that they're going to lose tens of thousands of dollars for their first day trading account. That's absolutely crazy. They guise it under the, they disguise it under, we're just protecting new traders. Who they're really protecting is actually the broker, right? They're protecting the broker in that instance, because that way the broker will have time to let everything settle. Like, that's the reality. In the end, the broker is using your money to earn interest off of anyway. And so it is what it is. But for that reason, the PDT rule is absurd. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. And anybody that actually understands day trading should understand that. Yeah, no stress. No stress, Will. You want my, do you want my pre-market or do you want my, these right here? A lot of people just want the high of the day momentum scanner. I could send you those if you want, dude. Here, I'll send you these right now, and if you need more, let me know. Yeah, that's my, sorry guys, I gotta pay my electric bill. Hold on. Alright, we got ATHA. We're going to see what we get. Sorry, let me save this. Alright, we're watching ATHE. We'll see what we get here. Why do you prefer day trading over investing? Why Why do you prefer day trading over investing? Because day trading has more potential. Now, investing has more like very long-term potential, but day trading has more short-term potential, right? And so, you know, that's what I'm trying to do. I think there's two paths a trader could take in the market, right? I think there's two real paths that traders can get involved with, right? And there's two options. There's long-term consistent trading, which means that you just put in, you know, that you want to day trade for a living for like 20 plus years, right? And that's plausible and that's possible. And then there's the other path where you want to get really good at day trading, take a swing, make a few $1 million, and then get out, which is a plausible way to do it too. You know, and I think those are the two options. You could try long-term success, which I think is going to be a lower percentage play some of the time. And I think that you getting really good and like kind of trying to master day trading and then taking a large swing, trying to make a few $1 million and then retire from it, I think it's a reasonable way to approach it too. And it's going to vary depending on each other's personalities. Y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord too. I'll post this Discord link. Super active penny stock Discord. What's the SPY doing today? Oh, another way you can help support his team is you can go check out Webull. If you sign up and deposit $100, if you sign up, you get a free stock, right? So without depositing anything, if you sign up to Webull, you get a free stock. If you deposit $100, you get another free stock. And I think a really smart way to manage that. Look at WIMI starting to rip, trying to push over 8. Pre-market, yeah, I got you. Here, yeah, I gotta pull the scanners up for pre-market. Hold on. 1 second. So just stick around right before the end of the stream, Will. I got you. I'll send it to you. WIMI starting to spike up too. I'm watching AMD on my challenge account. Getting close. We're at 93s. I'm gonna pull up AMD real quick. We get over 83. I'm gonna scalp a few cents off the top over 83. See if we can get up to like 14s, 15s with just 100 shares. Getting ready though. There's the squeeze in AMD, 100 shares. Kind of a quick, crazy squeeze here. See if it holds over. If not, I'll just jump out. I'm gonna get ready to flat this. Yeah, I got a flat there, so lost a little bit. We're gonna see if it pops back over. Yeah, huge drop, squeeze out. So glad I got out what I did. Look how much profit or losses I avoided missing right there, because that was a big drop, really, really quick. CAPR. Ooh, CAPR is ripping, guys. Y'all go check out CAPR right now. Yeah, I'm trading these mid and high caps right now, but I'm watching AMD very closely here. We kind of got the crossover play. I'm just looking to see if it holds here, and I want to see it over 83s. I can hear my kids fighting. Hold on. Yeah, my son's being dramatic over there, so we're alright. Ooh, look at AMD tank here, guys. Big drop. And I mean, AMD's been running up all day. I think some charts are acting kind of weird today. Huge drop though here. Maybe did buy AMD. I'm gonna dump in with 100 shares here on this dip for AMD. Just 100 shares. We're gonna see if we can pop up here, but big drop fast here. About break even right now. See if we can pop up a little bit. I mean, I'm down small. 62, 63s. So we can bounce to 63s. Kind of going back and forth here. I'm at AMD, 100 shares. We break down under this level, back down to the 50s, I gotta get out. Looking at the bid, that's the part that's kind of getting me. There's 62s, I'll break even. There's 63s. Sell part of the position there. And then hold a little 50 share position here, see if we can bounce up more. Just a little trade though. I don't know how much I'm actually going to make from this, but I got the bounce. I think I just sold a little bit too soon into it, unfortunately. I'm gonna get out there, small little trade. Looking at MU now. Oh, I realized I didn't post my Webull link. I don't think I did. Did I? I don't know. But yeah, if you want a free stock, you get a free stock just for signing up. And I think a smart way to actually do it is to take the free stocks you get on Webull, sell them, and buy options contracts and try to run up something from nothing, right? It's one of the ways you could potentially run up something from nothing is take the free stocks they give you, sell them, and then buy option contracts with them. I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, there's the link if you want to get free stocks if you sign up and deposit $100. AMD faked me out a little bit, but we're good. I want like maybe 100 shares here with MU. I'm trying to trade small this time. get in with 100 shares of MU. Small position. I'm just looking to see if it bounces. And I can like this because I can put like my scale out amount here at the quantity, and then I can just get out the whole thing if it goes against me. So I can scale out easy here. And I like the platform in that way. It's 32s. I think we're also kind of watching the overall market right now, like the SPY itself. Like the SPY's dropping, it's kind of making MU drop a little bit. Oof. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta get out of MU, that's a big squeeze down. Those are the moving average. Those are the 12 EMA, the 26 SMA. I'm about to take my swing here for MU. I'm in with 250 shares here, and I got to get ready to flat this. But now that I'm up a decent amount on the day, I want to take my swing. So I'm in with 250 shares. And I can effectively take my swing, and I got a really easy risk level down there at like 51.16. Do I have a type of sales dog? What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm going to post referral links on the channel, guys, just because everything we do here is free. And so, like, when you don't sell a course and you don't sell a service, obviously, you know, every other YouTuber does it too. We're going to post some affiliate and referral links, and that's pretty normal, pretty standard. Well, I like the dip on MU, but we're going to have to wait and see what the market does. Hopefully the market rebounds a little bit here, which we are. About break even so far. Alright, so we're in MU here. We're trying. Right, for sure. Yeah, that's not a bad little gain. And like I said, I think the smart way to do that with Webull is just to sell the free stocks they give you and buy options contracts trying to run it up into more, and I think that makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to be patient with the MU here. This is my largest position of the day with 250 shares on it. And it's had a big range lately. But I really like the risk here at 17, 16, 17. And so I think I just got to stick with that. But I'm not loving it right now, and it's stressing me out. Luckily, I'm green on the day. And one way I think a smart way to run this challenge account up is to get yourself into the green. And then consequently take a larger swing once you are in the green to protect yourself from hitting the max loss. And that way you can run it up nicely. Yeah, the 12 EMA, 26 SMA is what it is. Alright, so we're about break even here. We're gonna see if we get the squeeze over 25s. There's 25s. Break even now. I'm gonna get this ready to take a majority of the position off too. There's 25s, 26. So we just get a little bit of a bounce here. Oh yeah, options are certainly hard, man. But what I'm saying though is like you can use free money to do it. Like you take the free stocks you get from Webull, throw them into some options and try to run it up that way. I'm not saying you should trade options. I'm just saying like that makes the most sense because I mean there's not much else you can do with like a $10 free stock, right? You can sell the 2 you get and buy options with it, and I think that's a really smart way to do that. Is to try to like buy an option, see if you can turn 20 bucks, 30 bucks into something, you know. There we go. There's 28s, 29s. All right, we're looking good. Sell half the position there. Holding 100 shares left on MU. Gonna flat the rest, break even. Try to at least. We'll see. Under 25s, 51.25s. I need some more coffee. I'm trying to give MU some time here. It's just in this range. Like just to show you guys the range that I'm looking at right here is just right here for MU. About to get out break even. We drop down to 23s, I'm out. Right around my risk. I've already made money with it, so it's not going to be a losing trade, but watching the asking price, by the way, so we're at 24. Yeah, I gotta just get out there, I think. It's cool. About break even. SPY ripping up here, so I think we're gonna see a following move in some of these other stocks that are following the market. Let's look at like Disney. Yeah, Disney's breaking highs with the market. Let's look at how many shares we want to buy with Disney here, like 50. Yeah, we're in with 50 shares of Disney here. See if Disney can get up to like 117.50s or so. We're break even right now. Market's pushing up, testing the high of the day, so that's why I'm in Disney here, because I think if the market does break that high, we'll get a surge back up, you know. So like that's what we're looking at. There's Disney squeezing up. Maybe I should have bought some more here. Just a small range. There's 40s. AMD pushing up. Market's right around the highs here. We're dropping. Sales dog. I'm looking at it now. There we go. Now we're up. Alright, we're about to get out. Yeah, at first I took offense to that, but now I understand what you're doing. I appreciate the support, man. Alright, there's 650s. Nice, over. Like I said, market's ripping. And what do we get on Disney? We get a nice squeeze up here to profit from. Let's see if it holds over the $0.50. 52s. Yeah, we're going to get out there. We made about $9 in that trade. We're happy with that. We're up about $80 with a $25 loss in the day. Here, you want to check out my man Trader Mike's Discord? I'll put that link here. Yeah, y'all go check out Trader Mike's Discord. Here's that link if somebody's asking. But remember what I said, guys. Like, and this is why I like to trade some of these moves here, is that I can correlate them with other moves in the market. Alright, we're looking at AMD again. Alright, we're in 150 shares of AMD. AMD is kind of chopping back and forth here. I wanted to hold over 60s, but it doesn't want to, it seems. I will say this, the Hayward platform is actually pretty quick. Like, it catches the moves relative to like Thinkorswim, which is a little bit slower, it seems. Size, what's the size in here? 150. Okay, I was planning on adding another 100 there, but I didn't get the chance to. Alright, we're back in with 250 shares here for AMD. Just looking for it to stay over 82.50 is the goal. Wait, what's going on here? Thinkorswim is lagging is what's going on here. I took my swing, but man. I'm gonna give it one more second, but I gotta get out soon. It's gonna hurt my P&L. See, my problem right now, guys, is that I don't get out when I'm up, you know? I'm going to sell half of this position just to protect me right now. I got out of half, and I'm still holding 150 shares because that was too big of a swing. But I'm in with the... We're grinding it up now. I'm still holding... Let me see. I'm still holding 150 shares. Good. Alright, we're going to try to let this work up. But yeah. Too swingy right there. Thinkorswim's lagging a little bit. I should have watched my P&L closer for that last one, but we're still fine. We're gonna get out there. Alright, we made a little bit more money with AMD. We're looking good. Caught the move, but a little bit more emotional of a move for sure. AND starting to rip up, maybe MU. I think I'm just gonna retire, guys. I mean, I'm up a solid amount. I'm up 80 something minus 25, so about 50 something, 60 something bucks. Probably a little bit less after commissions, but we're still good. Yeah, hey, I appreciate it, Jalen. Hey, one day, brother, one day, man. Jeff, so right now I'm in the eToro challenge. The way this works is, so it's a $2.99 a month subscription service, right? So it gives you the challenge account, which is a sim account, and like with that, there's a profit target. So like once you hit $1,500 in profit, as long as you don't lose $1,000 and you don't lose over $200 on any day, then they legitimately fund you 25 grand to trade with some conditions. Like there's some rules there because I mean they're risking their money when they fund you. But again, from both sides, I think it makes a lot of sense. And in the end, it's one of those things where it just depends on if it's worth it for you. Like I said, with me, it makes okay sense for me because I think spending $2.99 a month to potentially get funded, and then once you get funded, kind of what put it over the top was they actually refund you your subscription once you're actually funded, right? And so I think that makes a lot of sense. And I think when you consider like paper trading platforms can cost $100-$150, like DOS for instance is like that, paying the extra $100-$150 a month to be in the challenge, and considering that you can take the challenge even if you get eliminated first, you can take it again. I think it just makes sense where you get real-time market data, you get level 2, you get all that good stuff, and you could potentially get funded if you can hit that $1,500, which is only a 1.5 to 1 ratio. I think it just makes sense. You know, there's different stages. Like the first one's the Toro 25. They fund you 25 grand if you can hit 1,500, and so in the other stages they fund you more. But I think considering the commissions are cheap, it makes sense, and so that's what I'm trying to do now. It's only my 4th day using them, and so I can't say whether they're super legit or not. I haven't run into too many issues here, and you know, everything's been solid so far, and I've been kind of growing. Like I could show you my my actual results. Like these are my metrics as of yesterday. So they drop your metrics at 5 p.m. every day. These are my metrics as of yesterday, and I'm sure they're going to go up some after today. I think I'm probably just going to hang it up right now. But these are my metrics as of yesterday. And so, not too bad. You know, I'm running at 63% as of yesterday, which makes sense. I've been trading way too much with 23,000 shares, and so I'm trying to slow it down a little bit more yesterday, but I love high volume scalping. Like, that's what I do. Right, but like it's not too bad, and it should be okay. Like my losses are larger than my wins. That's something I have to consider right now. But you know, it's not too bad, and I think I'm probably in the profit after today. So I'm in the profit now, and I'm just gonna keep growing it. And I think it's a reasonable way I can actively scalp like I want, and still trade penny stocks too. And so it's a reasonable thing, and I understand both sides of it. Yeah, no stress. Yeah, thank you, man. And like I said, y'all want to sign up, y'all can check out this link. Again, though, I do want to preface it with, it's only my 4th day, so I can't say whether they're super legit or not. I know we were talking to another guy who said he had a bunch of issues with his platform. But like I said, from my end, it seems to be working okay, and it might have to do with like RAM or like computer. But in the end, who knows? Again, it's only my 4th day. So if you want to check it out and be in it with me, there's the link. If not, that's cool too. I'm still trading on Thinkorswim. I think I'm about break even on the day. I might be down like... I'm down $2 today on Thinkorswim. Down some in Ustock trade. And then I'm up... I don't know. Up $60 roughly in my eToro account, but it's going all right. It's just good to be back, man. I've been on vacation the last few days, and so it's just good to be back, honestly. Like I was at my father-in-law's house in Navarre Beach, and his internet was just garbage. I haven't been able to stream the last few days, so it just feels good to be back. Remember, guys, to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm going to delete this. And, I guess it won't let me delete that. But we're not doing too bad. Like, we're alright for now. PRPO. Man, maybe I should have held on to AMD, man. But here's the thing, though. Like, this is something that gives me a load of confidence. Yeah, PO gapped up and it was halted. This is something that gives me a load of confidence, though, guys. I'm going to close it down. But, like, something that gives me confidence is that, like, I understand if I trade on a zero commission platform like Thinkorswim, like, once I actually do get 25K, I can end green basically every single day. Like, I haven't ended red one day in this eToro challenge. Not one day have I ended red. I've been green every single day. The one day that I actually had a red day after commissions was the day I traded like 16,000 shares. So, but with that said though, one thing that makes me really excited is that I understand, like, if I'm scalping here, I can make money almost every single day. Like, I know myself well enough. I haven't ended red in gross profits any day on this challenge yet. And so it'll take me to get into some rhythm, but that gives me a lot of confidence just because I know, like, once I do have over 25K and I can switch to Thinkorswim, I can make some legit money. And it's going to be fun. Super excited for that. And yeah, like, we'll see. Like, my ideal goal is to take the Toro challenge. And I think it's the Toro. It's either Toro or eToro. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it was garbage internet, bro. But my goal is to take this challenge here and then get funded, build up enough profit to where I can deposit, 30, 40 grand into a Thinkorswim account. Like, that's the goal. And we'll see how it goes. We're still, working our way through here, but, we'll see how it goes. And, wish me luck. That's what I'm going to try to do. Again, I posted the link. If anybody wants to check it out, you can check out the link I posted there. And with all that said, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to get done for the day. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We day trade live for free every single day on YouTube, showing all the different aspects of our trading. And, this is called 2020 Baby by Dylan Sitz. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here, guys. So good luck in the market, team. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. I love you all. Appreciate the support. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, team. And I'm gonna go on and get out of here. Yeah, 30K is probably what I need. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see, man. In the end, I'm just trying to build up some profit. You know what I mean? And appreciate the love, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We do this live every single day on YouTube. I'm back home. If you've tried to join our stream in the last 2 days, I was at my father-in-law's on vacation with my family, and his internet was garbage. So we're back at home with my gigabit internet connection, and we're going to be streaming every day like we always do, dropping a bunch of videos on backtesting results and the strategies we use to be profitable every day like this with mid and high caps. So, be sure to check that out. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the bell if you want to turn on notifications. I mean, my end goal, JoJo, is to run up, make a few $1 million, and then retire from trading is what I want to do ultimately. But who knows, man. Like I said, I love trading. I don't know if I'd be able to step away. I guess my goal would be to build up a 100K account and just be able to scalp mid and high caps all day if I wanted to. And really ideally learn to trade some penny stocks as well, like I'm doing now. And so I'm just kind of working through it. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Good luck. See you guys next time. Have a good day. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.